What's going on, everybody? The stream about to start has started. Nah, no, I didn't have any trouble with OBS, KP. I was just making my coffee. That's why I was delayed. So, but KP, the one day that yesterday was the one day I didn't start late, and you weren't there. So, man, maybe you're the bad luck. But I will get the lineups out for the Wiz and Wyverns. As the hitters, the pitcher for the KT Wiz will be Odrizdimir Despang, former MLB hit pitcher for the Marlins, Angels. He's pitched for a bunch of teams, White Sox. So the left fielder will be Min Hyuk Kim. It's crazy how I've done two Wiz games, and both times the backup left fielder Min Hyuk Kim has started. Center fielder Zhang Daibei. Right fielder Young Ho Zhou. Zhou, who will start this time at right field though. At first base, Bieko Kong. Hitting fifth will be DH Mel Rojas. Hitting sixth will be third baseman Jaegun Wan. KP, did you hear what I said, man? I said I didn't have any trouble with OBS. It was just delayed 3 minutes because I was making my coffee. And yesterday was the one day I didn't delay my stream, and you weren't there. So maybe you're the bad luck, KP. Second base is at second base and hitting seventh is Kyung Soo Park. Hitting eighth and playing catcher is Do Won Her, and hitting ninth and playing shortstop is Woo Jun-sin for the KT Wiz. As here's Min Hyuk Kim, and we're ready for the first pitch. And here's the pitch, and that is low. In there for a strike, 1 count. All right, good. Just making sure. And the pitch to Min Hyuk Kim is a ball, so the counter's now 1 ball and strike. Here's the pitch to Min Hyuk Kim. That is in there for a strike, 1-2 count. Some of that influence on their uniform, the colors and design a little bit. Here's the pitch to Min Hyuk Kim, and he fouls that back. The count stays 1-2.
Last year, the Wyverns finished tied for first. I mentioned that. An historic collapse the final month of the season. They did it last year in terms of finishing tied.
Here's the pitch to Min Hyuk Kim, and he fouls that back. YouTube needs to stop with the delays. Well, the thing is, if it says I'm streaming at 5:25, there's definitely a chance I won't be streaming at 5:25 yet, just because I gotta make my coffee too. Here's the pitch to Min Hyuk Kim, and that is fly ball into center fielder. As the center fielder, Kong Min Kim will make the play. What jersey am I repping? Miles Garrett, man. The new Browns jersey, it got Miles Garrett. As there's 1 down in the inning, and the hitter coming up is center fielder Zhang Daibei. So this will be interesting. Like no runners on, 1 out in the top of the first. Dude, KP, you see my sub count? I got like 8 more subscribers since yesterday morning. This is Korean baseball really growing my channel as of late. Here's the pitch to Zhang Daibei, and that is in there for a strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch to Zhang Daibei, and Zhang Daibei crushes that. But that will be foul. Thanks for the people that have just joined the stream. Really appreciate it. Here's the pitch to Bay, and that is a little high, ball 1-2 count. Here's the pitch to Zhang Daibei, and Zhang Daibei hits a foul ball. Yeah, we have seen we've seen Jong Hoon Park start before. I think he may have started the last SK game we did. So here's the pitch to Zhang Debei, and that is another high pitch ball too. So the count is now 2-2. But yeah, KP, how do you feel about the MLB discussing your plan right now to play? As it will be John Sciambi and Eduardo Perez, the GOAT, or the GOATs of the world. So here's the pitch to Zhang Debei and another high pitch, and the count is now 3-2. Full count. Here's the pitch to Zhang Debei, and that is grounded foul. Yes, get ready for the weekend series tomorrow. LG Twins again. They played yesterday, and they play 3 times. You know what's funny, KP? Yesterday, when I thought about you, like when you said you weren't going to be in the stream, I was like, nah, he's lying. He will come in the stream at least once. But nope, you didn't come in the stream, man. You really kept your word on that. Dang. Yeah. Rob Manfred's a clown. But maybe they'll get something going. Dang. How do you go from 0-2, then you throw 4 balls in a row? How does that happen? If my pitcher did that, I would just sit him immediately. That's ridiculous. Ooh, he may have went. He went. Wow. He got away with it. Zhang Debei went, but he got away with it. Wow. Here's Young Hojo coming up to play the right fielder. It's Joe, not Cho. Here's the pitch, Young Hojo, and that is in there for a ball, 1-0 count. Oh wow. Well, my stream was long yesterday, 3 hours, 20 minutes, and 6 seconds. And there was actually a couple of people I talked to for most of the stream that came in, which was fun. Here's the pitch to Zhang Debei steals second as another pitch that is in there for a strike for Young Ho Show. As the count is now 1 ball, 1 strike. The runner on second for Young Ho Show.
When he kicks his leg up, it's more on the upper part of the body. As soon as he bends his body down, that's when you go. And we're going to see a lot of the Wiz trying to take advantage of this against Young Hoon Park.
All right.
First base coach earns his money, trying to figure out what the pitcher does beforehand, along with all the
So I'm just gonna sleep after these streams when I do stay up. Yeah.
So man in scoring position with 1 out, just getting started.
Thanks for the 5 people that have joined the stream so far. Really appreciate it. So it's a 1-2 count to Young Ho Show. Here's the pitch to Show, and that is the ball. The count is now 2-2. LG Twins already winning 2-0 and a 2-run homer from Hyun-Soo Kim. Alright. Are they still playing Hanwha? Yep, Hanwha sucks. Take this, you frickin' dirtbags, Hanwha. Hanwha's worse than any team ever. Here's the pitch to Show, and that is fouled off. 2 balls, 2 strike count. What's going on, Daniel Sanders? Thanks for joining the stream, my man. Really appreciate it. Morning, my boy. Glad no Eagles game today. Yeah, the Eagles are actually Daniel. The Eagles and Twins game just started, and at the top of the first, it's already 2-0 Twins. The Twins already hit a 2-run homer by Hyun-Soo Kim, and Roberto Ramos is back in the lineup. Hanwha is going to get killed again. Not surprised there. Here's the pitch to Show, and he fouls that back once again. So the count stays 2-2 with a runner on second with 1 out.
So difficult for sidearmers to be able to.
So yeah.
You don't really have an out pitch. You have to have a plus changeup in order to get them out front. Well, the battle is trying to get something in.
This game going 4 hours. To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised. QP. And Young Ho Show swings and misses, and that will be the second out of the inning. Wow. As Jung Hoon Park strikes him out. That's interesting. So the hitter coming up will be the first baseman Bieko Kong. People might not know this, but Bieko Kong is only, I believe, 20 or 21 years old. Let me check again. Bieko Kong is 20 years old. How about that? And Zhang Debei is 25 years old. So I'll put this at I laughed yesterday so many times when you kept saying Eagles freaking suck. They do suck. What's going on, Kobe Sports? Thanks for joining the stream, my man. Really appreciate it. As the grounder is, as the wait, sorry guys. As the grounder is fielded by the second baseman for the SK Wyverns, Ju-Woo Choi, and he throws it to the first baseman, Jamie Romack, and that will end the top half of the inning for the KT Wiz. As we will go to the bottom of the first. This would be interesting. So the lineup for the SK Wyverns is the first leadoff hitter will be right fielder Ji-Hoon Choi. DH will be Jung-Woo Ko. The third baseman will be Jeong Choi. The fourth hitter, first baseman Jamie Romack. The fifth hitter will be left fielder Yu Yoon Jung. The sixth hitter will be center fielder Kong Min Kim. The seventh hitter will be catcher Hyung Ryun Lee. The eighth hitter will be second baseman Jung-Woo Choi. And the ninth hitter will be shortstop Sung Hyung Kim. So this will be interesting. I hope we get a season. I think we will get a season, but it's just I don't think there's going to be any fans, guys. I don't care what people say. I don't think there's going to be fans. So here's Odriz Demerdespane, former Major League pitcher. He's not very good. Alright. So, is it just me, or do John Sciambi and Jason Benetti sound so similar? As the hitter coming up will be Ji-Hoon Choi. It's going to be weird saying this with COVID stuff. Yeah, it will be. Without the fans, the atmosphere. As the pitch to Ji-Hoon Choi is in there for a strike 0-1 count. Guys, we got 8 people in here. I really appreciate you guys joining the stream. Here's the pitch to Ji-Hoon Choi, and that is swung on and missed. The count is now 0-2. When do you think COVID will be taken care of? Maybe by next spring. That's my prediction, but who knows? Maybe they'll get it together. I'm not sure. Here's the pitch to Ji-Hoon Choi, and Ji-Hoon Choi hits a grounder to the third baseman, Jaegun Wong, as he throws it to the first baseman, Bieko Kong. That is the first out of the inning. So with 1 out and no base runners on, the hitter will be DH Jung-Woo Ko. So this will be interesting. Spanie's pitched pretty decent in the KBO, to be honest with you guys. I mean, not amazing. He has a 4.6 ERA, but there's a lot of pitchers that have a bad ERA in this league, so that's actually not terrible for the KBO. As the pitch is high, 1-0 to Ko. Here's the pitch to Ko, and he hits a grounder to the first baseman, Bieko Kong, and he takes it to first, and that will be the second out of the inning. As with 2 outs in the inning with no base runners on, The hitter will be third baseman Young Choi. This will be interesting. Oh, dang, let's go. Here's the pitch to Choi, and that is swung on and missed 0 count. But vaccine could be coming this fall. Yeah, it could be. But I think they're improving on a vaccine from what I'm hearing. Yeah, early 2021. That's my guess too, man. I'm with you on that. So Jong Choi is hit by the pitch. Is hit nailed by a pitch. Jong Choi, yeah, he gets hit by a pitch a ton. What KBO with 26 hit by pitches last year, 258 career hit by pitch. Wow. What hit by pitch in last 11 season? Wow. I don't even care at this point. That pilot should probably. Have you checked my channel? Just wondering. I actually did Colby, I believe, the other day. Let me make sure though. I believe I did check your channel. I checked your friend Mile High's channel too. Okay, I just subbed to your channel, Colby. I think I forgot to sub, sadly. But I just subbed right now, man. I really appreciate it, man. Thanks for liking my channel, man. So 1-0 count to Jamie Romack, and that is a wow. Did they call it a strike? Yes, they did. Okay, good call. Every time you say this is going to be interesting, I think the team will score. Hey, what? 8-9? 9? Maybe. So here's the pitch to Jamie Romack, and that is a swing and miss strike, 1-2 count. No problem, man. No problem. I told Mao how to sub a few days ago. Yeah, we were talking about his Korean baseball streams and stuff like that. Here's the pitch to Jamie Romack. He swings and misses, and that will be the end of the inning. As does Despaigne with the strikeout. Wow. As we will head to the top of the second, as the Wyverns are still tied 0-0. Wow. So an interesting inning, which lasted 17 minutes. So 17 minutes an inning would be 153 minutes. That'd be 2 hours and 33 minutes. That would be interesting. What's going on, Daniel Barry? Thanks for joining the stream, my man. Really appreciate it. Yes, sir. Daniel Barry the GOAT. He is a cool guy. Yeah. I see him in a lot of streams. Bad Dog, Entertainer, Goose, Butchers, Blocker, Patriots, Stalking, all those guys. I see him everywhere. What's up, Colby? So, yeah, the hitters coming up for the KT Wiz will be the one and only GOAT of Mel Rojas Jr., the DH. Third baseman, Jae-Gun Won. And then second baseman, Kyung-Soo Park. So I really gotta study these names, though. I think your Browns could be a Walker team. I do too. I have them getting the 7th seed. So, yeah. But how about this? The best ERA in the last 7 games. How about this? The best ERA in the KBO is 4.03. Dang. That's weird. It's only KBO ERA is not as good as a ERA in the majors. So here's the pitch from Jong-un Park with the pitch to Mel Rojas Jr. He takes a strike, 0-1 count. Yeah, I love Jack Conklin signing. That's That was my number one on my wish list for the offseason, and we got him. So Mel Rojas Jr. hits a fly ball to the right fielder Ji-Hoon Choi, and he is able to make the play. So Mel Rojas Jr. is retired, as the GOAT will not be getting on base, as the third baseman Jae-Gun Wang will be up at the plate with the one down. This will be interesting.
Very appropriate. So like it'd be one of those things from Happy Dreams Park. Like if I was the
Here's the pitch to Jae-Gun Wang, and he swings and fouls it off. 0-2 count. So Jae-Gun Wang. And that is crushed by Jae-Gun Wang deep at the warning track, but the center fielder for the SK Wyverns is able to make the play. Kong-Min Kim. Are the Browns keeping OBJ? Nah. We ain't trading him. People need to shut up about that because that's ridiculous. The media just wants to chase people out of Cleveland. That's what they're trying to do. Colby, did you hear there's rumors that the Browns may be interested in Cam Newton? Did you hear about that? And he was working out with OBJ and stuff like that, and there's been rumors that the Browns could be interested in Cam Newton, and the analyst on ESPN yesterday said the Browns should sign him. So that's interesting. I would rather have Cam Newton over Baker Mayfield. If I had to, I would get Cam Newton. And if this is what I had to do, get Cam Newton and release Baker Mayfield, I would do that. I would. I really would. As the hitter, the second baseman, Kyung-Soo Park, has 2-1 count, and here's the pitch to Park, and that is low, 3-1 count. Cam, that's interesting, yeah. I mean, we signed Case Keenum already, so I doubt we're going to do it, but that's what people think. People think it's still possible. So a base hit to center field for Kyung-Soo Park. How about that? So runner on first with 2 outs for the KT Wiz in the top of the second. Even with I don't like Baker. I just don't. I'm a Browns fan too. Most Browns fans like Baker. I don't. I just don't. To be honest, this is what I'd rather have Trey Lance from North Dakota State as my quarterback than Baker Mayfield. I can't wait until he comes out of college next year, man. And maybe the Browns will draft him because Baker Mayfield sucks. Yeah, we signed Case Keenum, but even with Case Keenum, people are saying we could have all 3 of them in the same quarterback room, which would be interesting. So here's the pitch to Juwan Herb, and that is in the Herb ball 1-0 count. So Juwan Herb pretty much just started his KBO career, and he started a couple games, and I've streamed both of them. How about that? So maybe we're friends now, me and Juwan Herb. Interesting. So the 1-0, it's 1-0 count. Here's the pitch to Juwan Herb, and he swings and misses. The count is now 1-1 strike. So I don't know. But I doubt we signed Cam Newton. We gave Case Keenum $6 million a year to be our backup, and he already fits Kevin Stefanski's system great. As Case Keenum actually went 13-3 under Kevin Stefanski, our new head coach, in 2017. So, who did you want in the 2018 draft class? I wanted Josh Allen. He was my number 1 QB. I wanted him over Mayfield, Darnold, Rosen. I didn't even consider Rosen. Omar Jackson. I didn't even consider Omar Jackson either, which was a shame. So, and the swing and a miss by Juwan Herb, and the count is now 1-2 with a runner on first with 2 outs. But dang, you got 1.18 subs, Colby. Dang. Yeah, Case Keenum is a good backup, but Cam Newton's just amazing. But someone just subbed to me. Thanks for that. I really appreciate it, my man. But hopefully I can get to at least with the way my channel's growing, I feel like I can get to. So wow, and he gets Juwan Herb looking Jung Hoon Park as Broncos like Josh Allen, but we took Bradley Chubb. Yeah. Everyone thought there's the man's Young Jung, as people thought we were gonna take Bradley Chubb for sure, the Browns in 2018, but then we took Denzel Ward. Dude, I was one of the happiest men alive when we took Denzel Ward. I'm a huge Ohio State Buckeye fan, so I was so happy, man. I didn't expect it at all. I thought we were for sure taking Bradley Chubb, and yeah. And now looking at it, I kind of wish we took Quentin Nelson, man. You know, at 4. So, but with my, how about this? In the last 10 days, I have gained 50 subscribers. How about that? Let's go. So how about that, Colby? 50 subscribers in the last 10 days, man. So with the way my channel's growing, I could get 1,000 subscribers by next year, man. What do you think, man? Colby, what do you think? I definitely feel like I could get 1K subs by next year. I've gained 50 subscribers in the past 10 days. That's insane. The support is unreal. Wow. As in the bottom of the second, the hitters coming up will be left fielder Yu Yoon Jung, center fielder Kong Min Kim, and catcher Hyung Roon Lee. So how about that? Myles Garrett and Bradley Chubb would have been sick. Yeah, it would have been sick. There's rumors that we offered Jadeveon Clowney a 1-year, $15 million deal, and he has yet to decide. So who knows? And I don't know if we're gonna cut Olivier Vernon though. As Samsung Lions are defeating the Doosan Bears 3-0. Lotte Giants and Kiwoom Heroes are tied 0-0. LG Twins are defeating the Hanwha Eagles 2-1. And NC and Kia were postponed due to rain. Interesting. Did you know Mile High is a Samsung Lions fan? Oh, there you are, Mile High. Thanks for joining the stream, my man. Really appreciate it. Yeah, man, you'll get there. Yeah. Yeah, I am grinding, man. 50 subs in the past 10 days just because of KBO. That's amazing. Here's the pitch to Yu Yoon Zhang. And he flies out to center field, the center fielder Zhang Debe. As there's one quick out already for the SK Wyverns. As the hitter will be coming up will be center fielder Kong Min Kim. Yeah, how about that? 13 Roberto Ramos home runs. 12 home runs for Morales Jr., 11 for Sung Bum Na, my favorite player, and 10 for Preston Tucker. But yeah, Mile High, man, thanks for joining us. Really appreciate it, my man. As we can talk sports the whole stream. Yeah, and there's rumors that he may go to the majors next year, Sung Bum Na. That's huge. Indians, please sign Sung Bum Na. So 0-1 count to Kong Min Kim. Here's the pitch to Kong Min Kim. And that is a ball outside. So a 1-1 count to Kong Min Kim. Last year you wanted Haskins or Law. Kong Min Kim, and that is a strike. He went. So 1-2 count. So Haskins or Locke. Ooh, interesting. I think Haskins has so much potential. People are just they don't know what they see in Haskins like I do. I'm an Ohio State Buckeye fan. That kid has potential, man. He played amazing towards the end of the season. And the only people that are saying he's terrible and never will succeed are people like the Giants, Cowboys, or Eagles fans. As Kong Min Kim's swings and he must have fouled it off.
That's a good point. You see a number of guys, for example, Jamie Romack played in Japan and then.
What's going on, Deepak? Thanks for joining us, stream, my man. So everyone that joined yesterday is joining. As Kong Min Kim crushes it, that's gone. And a solo homer to left field by Kong Min Kim, the center fielder, as it will be a 1-0 lead for the SK Wyverns. How about that? What's my prediction today? I'm gonna go with 5-2 SK. Deepak. I'm gonna go with 5-2 SK. So how about that? SK with a 1-0 lead now in the bottom of the second. As Kong Min Kim with the solo homer in the center fielder. How about that? So that's interesting. He crushed that ball, Dang. So the hitter coming up will be
The catcher Young Lee, as Desponier sucks again, no surprise there. As with 1 out in the inning and no base runners on, Young Lee is up. Haskins isn't bad. Would you like Haskins on the Browns? Yeah. But over Baker Mayfield, I don't know. I don't know if I like Haskins that much. I mean, I like Haskins, but who knows? To be honest, I probably would take Haskins over Baker Mayfield just because he went to Ohio State and he stepped on and he put the Oklahoma flag into our stadium. Planted that piece of crap. Hyung-Roon Lee and Hyung-Roon Lee strikes out on 3 pitches as that pitch gets him looking wow. So 2 outs now in the bottom of the second, as the hitter coming up will be the second baseman for the SK Wyverns, Junwoo Choi. How do I feel about Daniel Jones? I think he's alright. Believe it or not, it might be an unpopular opinion, but I think Dwayne Haskins has more potential than Daniel Jones. It's just me, but I don't know. Yeah, he is Terry McLaurin though, but he played with Terry McLaurin at Ohio State, and he was only a rookie too. So and that offensive line is just not very good. So they're gonna have to set that up. But man, I'm high on Daniel Jones, but not like high like Giants fans are. Like 2-0 count now to Junwoo Choi, the second baseman. So here's the pitch to Junwoo Choi. And that is high ball, 3-3-0 count. Here's the pitch to Junwoo Choi, and that is low, ball 4. I don't know why he didn't want to pitch to Junwoo Choi, even though he's one of the worst hitters here. Well, interesting. What a weirdo. That is a terrible decision, and Espana is stupid for that. Nice job, you freaking scumbag. Bad pitcher. I'm just telling you that. So coming up with a runner on first with 2 down, as he pretty much didn't want to pitch to one of the worst hitters here, is the shortstop Sung Hyun Kim. So this will be interesting. As Sung Hyun Kim hits a grounder to the third baseman for the KT Wiz Jae-gun Long, and he throws it to the first baseman Vieko Kong, and that will end the inning as Kong Ho Kim, the center fielder, hits a solo homer. But now we will go to the top of the third as the SK Wyverns do lead 1-0. So the hitters coming up for the KT Wiz will be shortstop Woo Jung Sim, left fielder Min Hyuk Kim, and center fielder Jung Dae Bae. So this will be interesting. I actually followed Jung Dae Bae and Vieko Kong on Instagram, so that's interesting. I followed a few players others on Instagram too. You agree Drew Lock has the most talent around him? Oh, that talent is sick. That is amazing. He set up greatly. You got Cortland Sutton turning into one of the best receivers in the NFL. I actually wasn't high on Cortland Sutton coming out of the draft, but I was wrong on that. A lot of people, I remember last year before the draft, people were saying I was stupid and stuff. I was saying because I said Drew Lock. I was very high on Drew Lock, and I actually said Drew Lock was going to be a star. He was going to be decent to start his NFL career, and people were bashing me. But look at him now, and look at the talent he has. And I wasn't high on Cortland Sutton, but he's proved me wrong. You have Jerry Jeudy, KJ Hamler. Jerry Jeudy is just going to be a superstar for sure, I think. You have Noah Fant, who absolutely torched the Browns last year. You got Graham Glasgow now. You have you do have a new center coming in though, I believe, because Connor McGovern left for the Jets. As the hitter for the KT Wiz, Woon Jung Sim is up. Man, we have some news, guys. Woon Jung Sim, and that's a ball. So the count is now 2-1. We have some news. The Southern Heritage Classic, a college football game between Jackson State and Tennessee State, has been canceled. They're starting to cancel college football games. This is not a good start in the right direction. This is bad. A step in the right direction. So a 2-ball, 2-strike count to Wu Jung Sung and Woon Jung Sim fouls that off. This is guys. This is bad though. Yeah, Cushionberry. Yeah, the from LSU. That was a steal. I think you got. I was huge on Cushionberry. I like him. So Woon Jung Sim fouls that back, and the count stays 2-2. And you got Dalton Reisner. He's nice. The only problem you got is Garrett Bowles. What a trash. What a piece of trash. He was even a trash pick, I thought, too. Garrett Bowles in 2017. I thought that was a terrible pick, and look, I was right. I did not like him at all. So Woon Jung Sim strikes out and knows there's no runners on and there's one down. As here's here's the hitter coming up, Min Hyuk Kim. This will be interesting. Here's the pitch to Min Hyuk Kim, and that is in there for a strike, 0-1 count. Yeah, I like Jawan James too. That's a nice play. That's a nice pickup from you guys got in 2019. Too bad he got hurt though. Lindsey and Gordon's a nice running back tandem. I wonder if you guys will trade Royce Freeman. Albert O, yeah. Albert O is one of my favorite players in the draft. Love that pick. You guys had a great offseason. Jarrell Casey, man, for 7th-round pick. Titans are stupid. I thought the Titans had a terrible offseason. You can't fool me on that. Titans had a terrible offseason. So here's Min Hyuk Kim hitting it to the shortstop, Sung. As he hits it to the shortstop for the SK Wyverns, Sung Hoon Kim. And he throws it to the first baseman, Jamie Romack, for the second out, the inning. So coming up will be center fielder Jung Dae Bae with 2 outs. But I thought the Titans had one of the worst. Bulls sucks. Never thought he was good. I didn't think he was good in college either, if you ask me. So here's the pitch from Jung Hoon Park to Jung Dae Bae, and that is in there for a strike, 0-1 count. But I thought the Titans had one of the worst off seasons. They lost Logan Ryan. They got Christian Fulton, one of the most overrated players in the draft. So Jung Dae Bae hits a pop-up, and that will be caught by the second baseman for the SK Wyverns, Jun Woo Choi. And that will end the top half of the inning as we will go to the bottom of the third. As it's been fun, guys, talking to you guys about sports, Colby and Mile High. That has been really fun. But the Titans had a terrible offseason. They lost They traded Jarrell Casey for a freaking 7th-round pick. They took Isaiah Wilson in the first round. I thought he totally sucked in college. What I'm hearing is not looking good for their chances with Clowney. Even the GM came out and said there's a good chance he's not going to Tennessee. They gave Vic Beasley $10 million, which was ridiculous. Vic Beasley, $10 million. What a joke. And they gave Ryan Tannehill $30 million, even though he doesn't deserve all that money. I mean, I like Tannehill, but $30 million is a lot. They weren't able to sign Derrick Henry to a long-term deal, and they might not be able to, as he's just amazing. They lost Jack Conklin and replaced him with one of the worst tackles in the draft. Yeah, they had a bad offseason, I can tell you that. The Titans aren't going to be that. I mean, they're going to be okay, decent, but they're not going to be amazing. Yeah, Jason Peters would definitely be a great pickup for you guys. I'm hearing the 3 teams that are still talking to Jason Peters so far, Colby. I'll get it out. Did you hear Brandon Brooks for the Eagles actually got hurt? But Apparently, it looks like the Eagles will still not re-sign him. How about that? Jason Peters. So even with that injury, it looks like Jason Peters is not going to resign. That's crazy. Which I don't really get.
Luke Shambi, Eduardo Perez, and Buster Olney joining KBO and ESPN.
So
We went to break and you were in the middle of an answer. Just pick up where you left off in terms of players and owners and where you were.
Yeah, and during this conversation recently, there's been a lot of talk about the backdrop of a potential grievance. And it did.
I will get it out right now. Yeah, Jets, Browns, and Broncos are the teams that have talked to him. The Browns, I think, want him as a potential right guard and a mentor to Jedrick Wills. As Jedrick Wills actually have played right tackle, and it looks like he's going to be playing left tackle in the NFL, and they may sign him for a mentor. So here's Ji-Yoon Choi. The crap. Ji-Hoon Choi, the right fielder. Here's the pitch, and he hits it up the middle as it gets past the shortstop, Woo Jin Sim. So there's a runner on first with no outs for the SK Wyverns, as the hitter will be DH Jung Woo Ko. Yeah, Larry Warford did. I wouldn't be shocked at all, to be honest, if the Eagles signed Warford. To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if the Eagles just said, "Hey, we're done with you, Brandon Brooks. We're done. We're just gonna keep Larry Warford long term. Bye bye." That'd be huge, though. But I don't know. I have a feeling it definitely can happen. But how about this? Despaigne with a great play to How about this? And what a play by Despaigne to get the double play as he throws it to the shortstop Woo Jun Sim, who is covering second, and has Jung Woo Ko. He grounds to a double play as he throws to the first baseman Jamie Romack. Sim throws to the first baseman Bieko Kong. So how about that? So 2 down in the inning with no runners on as Jung Choi's up, and the count is now 1-0, and now it's 1-1 as he looks at a strike. Any moves you want the Browns to do, like free agent? Yeah, Jadeveon Clowney, man, for sure. I'm praying that we get him, though. I don't know if it's going to happen, though. And if not, maybe Everson Griffin or Jason Peters, though. So, who knows, though. So, Jung Choi up with a 2-1 count. Here's the pitch, and that is in there for a ball, 3-1 count for Jung Choi. Here's the pitch to Jung Choi, and he takes strike 3-2 count. Here's the pitch to Jung Choi, and he fouls it off, and the count is now 3-2. This is interesting. And Jung Choi, did he go? He did not. Wow, and he walks. So runner on first with 2 outs for the SK Wyverns, as the hitter coming up will be first baseman Jamie Romack. Interesting. Clowney to Browns would be nice, but look at yeah. The Browns arguably the worst defense in the AFC North. You definitely could argue that. Yeah, Ravens defense is amazing. Ravens and Steelers have top 2 defenses. Steelers 1, Ravens 2. Just crazy. But you could definitely argue the Browns defense is worse than the Bengals. Our defense just isn't very good. Especially with Myles Garrett not out there, our defense sucks. Oh wow, it sucks. So here's Jamie Romack up at the plate. See what he can do here.
As we go through these owners' offers, what was proposed in this 60-game offer by the owners was essentially the same thing in terms of the pile of money that was
So Jung Choi got caught stealing. Wow, and that will end the inning. As Jamie Romack will still be up after the next inning. So we will go to the top of the fourth. Wow. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Baseball, Korean baseball. As we will go to the top of the fourth as the Wyverns are defeating the Wiz 1-0. As I'll be reading the chat now. If there's anything we want to talk about. ESPN lives and dies for how many? Yeah, they put a lot of commercials in, man, and I mean they do, but they don't put a ton in. Who do you think is better, Chargers or Raiders? Raiders. I think the Chargers are the worst team in that division. Unpopular opinion, but that's my opinion. You want to read my playoff prediction for the AFC, Colby? Here, I'll give it to you. You'll be shocked when you hear this. You want to hear it? I'm gonna get it out right now.
It's not just any here now. Those things in most interesting here.
So I'll get that out right now. You want to hear it? One, one, one Ravens. Ravens get the 1 seed. The Chiefs get the 2 seed. The Bills get the 3 seed. The Titans get the 4 seed. Then you want to hear this? This is going to be interesting, man. The Broncos get the 5th seed. The Broncos will be the 5th seed. The 6th seed. Okay, and here's the pitch to Young Ho Jo, and he gets a base hit to opposite field as he hits it to the left fielder Yu Yun Jung. So runner on first with no outs. Interesting for the KT Wiz. As the sixth hitter for the the sixth seed for the AFC. The AFC will be the Raiders. Did you hear that? The Raiders will be the 6th seed. And the 7th seed, the Browns. Did you hear that? I have the whole AFC West going to the playoffs except the Chargers. I do not think the Chargers are going to be that good. I'm not a fan of the Chargers. I mean, they have a lot of good players on that defense and a lot of good talent, but I just think their QB situation's just too mixed. You can have a great team, but it doesn't always pan out. Did you see the Browns last year? Have great talent, but terrible. Played terrible last year. Chargers, they're not going to be similar. So, Vieko Kong takes a strike, and then Young Ho Jo is able to steal second with no problem, no throw. There's a runner on second with no outs in the top of the fourth for the KT Wiz. Because we've been alive for 48 minutes. Yeah, Tyrod sucks. He played for the Browns for like 2 minutes. Is Vieko Kong, and that's going to score a run likely. As Vieko Kong with an RBI single to center field, as the center fielder Kongmin Kim will throw it back in, as the score is now 1-1, as that will be an RBI. As that is an RBI by Vieko Kong. So how about that? So the Wiz tie the game. Interesting. This game is definitely getting interesting now. You think the Wiz are winning this one? Herbert. I'm a huge fan of Herbert. Herbert was my number 4 player in the whole draft. You like Colby Jack Cheese? I do. I do, man. Colby Jack Cheese is nice. KP. So there's a runner on first with no outs for the KT Wiz. There's no Ross Jr.'s coming out there. This will be interesting. The goat coming out with a goat hitting.
even though these are older people that are negotiating, we're still in an age of
So here's the pitch to, and the pickoff attempt for Pieko Kong is no good. The count is 1-0 still. I cannot wear a hat on my streams anymore. It makes my head itchy. Like, dang, man. I cannot do that. Here's the pitch to Mel Rojas, and he hits a fly ball to the left fielder Yu Yoon Jung, and he flies out as there's one out in the inning with runner on first. Mel Rojas Jr. not playing the greatest the couple of games I've watched for the Wiz. I've called for the Wiz. As the hitter coming up will be Jae-Goon Wong, the third baseman, so this will be interesting with one out and a runner on first. But please subscribe and turn on post notifications if you haven't. I do 6 KBO streams a week. I'd really appreciate that, as I post KBO content pretty much every day, stream or video. So I'd really appreciate that, guys, for sure. What do you think Colin Kaepernick signs? Ooh. I'm going to go with Seattle, or I'm going to say Seattle signs him, or maybe even Tampa. Tampa or Seattle is my prediction. As a 2 straight pickoff attempts for Bieko Kong, and they're both no good. So here's the pitch to Jae-Goon Wong, and that isn't their first straight 0-1 count. I heard Rangers and Chargers. Yeah, same. I don't think the Chargers are going to sign him. I'd be shocked with that QB room they have. Maybe Raiders, but I don't know. Raiders have paying Mariota a lot. Raiders are paying Mariota $9 million a year. That's crazy. So I don't know, man. So here's the pitch to Jake. Fouls that off 0-2 count. Six owners against playing. Definitely Dolan's one of them. Dolan's a piece of crap. Dolan's a joke. Definitely a joke in this world. There's no question there. Let me look up old Dolan here. Come to my account. No. I didn't do that. For the Raiders, it's confused. Yeah, and the Chargers, they have Herbert, Tyler Taylor, Easton Stick. They're comfortable. I don't think it's going to happen. Those two teams. I don't think those two teams. As the count is now 2-2 to Jae-Goon Wong, with a runner on first with one out. So this is interesting. So here's the pitch, and that is a 3-2 count by Jae-Goon Wong for Jae-Goon Wong. Yeah, they do. I've got Tyler Herbert and Easton Stick. So Jae-Goon Wong strikes out looking as the as Bieko Kong is able to steal second, though. So a runner on second with 2 outs for the KT Wiz. The hitter coming up will be Hyung-Soo Park, the second baseman. as that is a base hit by Kyung-Soo Park, and that will score Bieko Kong. As the Chiefs' backup is Chad Henne. He stinks. So how about that? So a 2-1 lead for the KT Wiz. The KT Wiz have scored 2 runs in this inning. As that is an RBI double for Kyung-Soo Park. So there's a runner on second with 2 outs still, and the score is now 2-1 by 2-1 Wiz. So this is interesting. Yep, 2-1 KP. So do one her, the catcher is at bat, and here's the pitch from Jong-Hoon Park. When he swings and misses 0-1 count.
Hopefully they get something sorted out. But this is not about, like, to me, even if they come back and if it's 80 games, I mean, not even talking in reality, but there's still the CBA.
Here's the pitch to Do One Her. I love the name Do One Her. That's a goated name. Man, I'm gonna do one her. I'm gonna do one her. So that's a foul ball, and that count is now 0-2. Matt Moore's gone, right? Yeah. Is he? I actually don't know. Let me check. He may be. Yeah, he is. That guy's career is over. So 0-2 count. So did you hear me say earlier they already canceled a college football game, the Southern Heritage Classic, for Jackson State, and that is crushed by D1 Her, and that's foul. As the Southern Heritage game between Jackson State and Tennessee State every year has been canceled. So college football games are starting to get canceled. That's bad, man. Not a step in the right direction for college football.
The interesting thing is that the product is actually what the people want to see, and that's the players, not the owners owning the teams. So that's where the players fly into it as, I'm letting you pick.
So Do1 Her strikes out, and that will end the inning. Top half of the inning as we will head to the bottom of the fourth, as that was kind of a longer inning. As the Wiz is defeating the Wyverns 2-1 now. How about that? That's interesting. As the hitters coming up for the SK Wyverns will be first baseman Jamie Roback, left fielder Yu Yoon Jung, and center fielder Kong Min Kim. So this will be interesting. Who homered a couple innings ago.
The Last Man. Streaming all 10 episodes now, only on ESPN.
Hey, it's me, Lily from AT&T. I'm back working from home and here to help. Hey, Lily, I'm hearing a lot about 5G. Should I be getting excited? Depends. Are you going to want faster speed? I will. More reliability? Well, also, yeah. Better response time? Definitely. Are you going to be making sourdough bread? Oh, is that 5G related? No, it's just like, why is everyone making sourdough now? But yes, you're going to want that. AT&T is building 5G on America's best Use AT&T.com to learn more. Introducing HBO Max. Movies that TV and movies come together to form one extraordinary
Guess I can buy him in one Maxim. Why not? Steam doesn't even matter as much anymore at this point, just because.
HBO Max for 3 months included. Go to AT&T.com/HBO Max to learn more.
Jose Pedraza's already won 2.
Dang, that sucks. I gotta watch it. Yeah. I don't think we will have to worry about this next year, this time. Yeah. Sports will definitely have. Yeah, people are losing their minds with sports. This is crazy, man. You know? I'm just saying, this is crazy, and it's just. I don't know.
As his data specialist setting up COVID-19.
Just interesting, though.
Well, the prelims begin 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific, right here on ESPN. That's pretty cool. Xiaomi, Eduardo Perez, good morning. Thank you for joining.
As Jamie Romack swings and misses a 1 count. Here's the pitch to Jamie Romack by Desponia, and that is outside ball 1, as the count is now 1 ball, 1 strike. There's the pitch to Romack, and that is a swing and miss strike, 1-2 count.
There he is. What do we got going? I was going to go Richard Simmons for a second, and then now it's
So here's the pitch to Romack, and that is a ball, 2-2 count.
we had a winner. You guys want to
So
promo again? Jose Pedraza has already won 2 world titles, and tonight his quest for a third continues. It's a junior welterweight bout against Miguel LePierre, who's 22-1 with 10 knockouts. Our main event. Oh man! And here's Jamie Romack now. Jamie over one with a strikeout.
I think sports would make people stay home more because there's nothing. Yeah. What do you mean? Wait. I think. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I agree, but maybe. As Jamie Romack takes a walk, or did he get hit? He got hit, or something like that. Maybe he used the ball. So runner at first with one out. It seems like a lot of base runners are coming in now for both teams. I'm gonna fall asleep during stream, guys. So I really appreciate you watching me. So here I go, probably falling asleep in a few minutes. Dude, I'm getting tired. Can these people just strike out so we can end the game? Is there a runner on first with one out? So here's the pitch to Yoon Jung, and he takes a strike, 0-1 count.
Game 3 of the series finale. Luke Shelby and Juan Perez, thanks for joining us.
The pitch to Yoon Jung, and that is in there for a strike, 0-2 count.
Wide out. The Wyverns champs 4 times, last in 2018 under Trey Hillman. Now we get to wait for the catcher.
Pulling off a Bond. What do you think? Well, I think he still goes to the Jets, though. I think he still goes to the Jets, but I'm not 100% sure, though. I think it's, but my prediction is still the Jets.
Not much, but some Young can do. So it's still on her. Trying to play some Young as the backup catcher. Right? Always getting most of the backup catcher. That was one of the. I mean, you did a couple of them with. We had a couple of games with David Ross, man. That were just.
So Yoon Jung takes a ball, 1-2 count. So runner on second as Jamie Romack steals second. So a lot of stolen bases today. Runner on second with no outs for the SK Wyverns. So that's interesting.
Backup catcher. There's Wiley out. Ball and 2 strikes on Yoon Jung.
What's top 2 weakness for Browns right now? Linebacker and who? I would say linebacker and maybe right guard. Right guard and linebacker is what I would say. Linebacker with the number 1 weakness. Yoon Jung fouls it off and the count stays 1-2. The game going longer now, which really sucks. So I'm tired as heck right now. And I just want to talk sports instead of call a game.
Played it out. Yeah, so she did, and obviously a lot out there, but we had one let's see, right here would be in Sydney. So we have that covered. We have New Zealand covered also. I also like, there are some pins in the middle of the ocean on your map, by the way. There is
For Broncos, it's gonna be left tackle and corner, even though you got Boye and Callahan. Bryce, yeah, but Bryce is coming back. I don't know how it is cornerback for you guys. You guys have Kareem Jackson, AJ Boye, and Bryce Callahan. That's a pretty nice corner. That's a nice corpse of corners. As Yu Jung will ground out to the shortstop Wu Jung-sin. There's one down in the inning with a runner on second as Jamie Romack will not leave second base. As the hitter coming up will be Kong Min Kim, who homered last inning, so this will be interesting.
The Netherlands have a really red tint for the Netherlands too. And they're pretty grateful, man. I mean, we got the boys from Backflips and Nerds.
Here's the pitch to Kong Min Kim, and that is in there for a strike, 0-1 count.
And not only that, as you look at the home run that we did earlier in the game, it's also, even within the United States and Canada that are watching on PSN.
Kareem Jackson does play safety. I heard about that yesterday. He played corner in Tech. He played corner with Houston. No, it's 2-1 KT. But still SK. SK is hitting. There's a hit runner on second with one out. As the hitter right now is Kong Min Kim. As the count for Kong Min Kim is now 1 ball, 1 strike. As here's the pitch from Spania. And Kong Min Kim swings and misses in the count of 1-2. With a runner on second with 1 out.
And so when you're talking about contraction in the minors, like to me, having a team in Burlington, Vermont helps the Miami Marlins because it's just more baseball tonight.
You're right. And again, just that little stuff right there that, you show it, all of a sudden, you have people all over this.
So here's Kong Min Kim. And that pitch gets past due on her. And Jamie Romack will advance to third base as there's now a runner on third with 1 out. As the count is now 2-2 for Kong Min Kim. Yep. Kareem got COVID. How about that? The Browns don't have any COVID cases yet, I don't believe. But how about that? How about this? So Kong Min Kim, his bat goes to the third baseman, Jagan Huang. Did you hear that Eduardo Perez just said that even if the MLB comes back, they will still be broadcasting Korean baseball? Let's go. Now that makes me happy. They will still be streaming Korean baseball. They will still be calling Korean baseball with MLB. So I'll be streaming Korean baseball this whole summer pretty much. So how about that? Let's go, dude. Let's go. So here's the pitch to Young-Roon Lee, the catcher, with a runner on third with 2 outs. As the that ball was fouled as the count is now 0-1. As he swung with the bat, which was actually considered a swing and a miss. Swing and misses. So here's the pitch to Young Lee, the catcher, and that is another strike 0-2 count.
They see the Wiz leading the Wyverns 2-1. I think those are their injured players, but I haven't confirmed they are.
Those are the injured players that are not in uniform.
So here's the 0-2 pitch from here's the 0-2 count for Despania. KBO versus MLB, yeah. Here's the pitch to Hyung Lee, and that is 1-2. As the 1-2 pitch will be coming for Despania. So Hyung-Roon Lee fouls it off. The count will stay 1-2.
1-2 now. The Wyverns offense been a problem for them. They're 9th out of 10 teams
You lose the stamina.
in runs per game.
Oh my gosh, I have no stamina.
So far, Roger Somers and Spanier
So here's the pitch to Hyung-Roon Lee.
trying to keep that runner at third with 2 outs.
And he hits it, and that's a base hit. And Jamie Romack will score as the game is now tied, as SK ties it again at 2-2. As that would be a RBI single by the catcher, Hyung-Roon
2 months of the play. Spanier taking
Hyung-Roon
some off that pitch.
Lee, as there will be a runner on first with 2 outs for the SK Wyverns. The score is now 2-2. How about that? Let's go. Let's go. Game getting dicey. Yes, it is, KP. The game getting longer, too, if you haven't noticed. So you've been live for 1 hour and 11 minutes and 25 seconds. Really appreciate you guys being here. It's been fun. So a new hitter, Jung-Woo Choi. Oh, no, he's not a new hitter. No. This is Jung-Woo Choi. Come on. The second baseman. Stop acting like you. All right, man. Take out. See you, Colby. I really appreciate you joining, man. So here's the pitch, and he hits it to the second baseman, Kyung-Soo Park. As he throws it to the first baseman, Bieko Kong. As that is the third out of the inning. As we will head to the top of the fifth, as the Wyverns are now tied once again at 2 apiece. As the hitters coming up for the KT Wiz will be shortstop Woo Jung Sim, left fielder Min Hyuk Kim, and center fielder Jung Dae Bae. This will be interesting. So I think this inning's definitely going to be interesting, though, for sure. So I'm just waiting for some action in the chat. So not getting a lot. Is Jung-Hoon, the pitcher. Jung-Hoo Park is probably still pitching. But it's fun.
Welcome back, KBO on ESPN.
This is the next 3 days, man. Why the same game? Oh.
The Bears, the Twins, Tucson, and
Why do they? This is so stupid.
come at you 5:25 a.m. on
Show a whole series.
Saturday, May 2, Sunday, May 2. Those are
So Woon Jin Sung. Woon Jin Sung. Woon Jung Sim is up, and the count is now 1-0. Here's a pitch from Jung Park as he
shortstop. Struck out his first time.
is 0-1, and here's the 2-0 count, and here's the pitch, and that is in there for a strike. 2-1 count. Here's the pitch for Jung Park, and that is a ball. Wow. I'll take a strike. 3-1 count. Here's the pitch from Jung Park, and that is another ball. Wow. He is calling strikes and balls now. Wow. Oh my gosh. These are in the strike zone, and he's calling them balls. That is the 5th inning in a row, I believe, the leadoff hitter's gotten on. How about that? I think that's a first for me. LG. I think the Twins are better.
their lineup and Roberto Ramos and you're able to get them along with Tyler Wilson.
As here's Min Hyuk Kim, and he is up to the plate, and here's the pitch from Jung Hoon Park. And that is low. Ball 1-1-0 count. Jung Hoon Park really struggling with control, apparently, according to the ump. But I don't think he is. The ump is really stupid. And if he was there, I'd be getting ejected because it's freaking retarded. It's freaking. So here's the pitch to Min Hyuk Kim. So count is still 0-1. With a runner on first and no outs. Here's the pitch to Min Hyuk Kim as Woon Jung Sim tries to steal, and he's safe. Another stolen base. Nobody is getting caught this morning. Wow.
Think about it. His body does not go forward until he goes straight down, parallel to the ground, the upper body, that is. So you look at the upper body before you even look at the knee.
Runner on second with no outs. Dude, I might end the stream early. Not because I'm tired. I just don't feel like calling a game right now. I don't know why. Min Hyuk Kim. The count is 1-1 strike. Here's the pitch to Min Hyuk Kim, and that is outside. Ball 2-1 count. That is interesting.
I literally think he just froze on it. And that, if he did, I think that would be about as appropriate as it gets. Yeah, I think.
Here's the pitch to Min Hyuk Kim. As Woon Jung Sim tries to steal third, and he gets caught. So there will be 1 out with no base runners as Jung Woo Sim gets caught as they're gonna look at it. I thought he was out though, to be honest. From what I saw, I thought he was out for sure. Who knows? The chat is very dry right now, so if you're in here, I'd appreciate it if you could talk to me in the chat. It's been kind of boring though. Did they tag him? It's hard to see. Hard to tell. Hard to see. See. I really don't know what they're gonna call here. I think he got him, but I'm not sure.
Well, I can't tell whether he got him. All right, this might do it.
No. Nothing's gonna do it. I don't think there's enough evidence to overturn it. I think he's out though. That's interesting. What's going on, Mile High Sports? Thanks for rejoining the stream, my man. But wow. But Mile High, when's your next KBO stream, man?
Headsets are off and out. All right, thanks. By the way, those of you that were hanging and waiting on the answer, how many stolen bases did Eduardo Perez have?
So
At 19 steals in his big league career.
Eduardo Perez had 19 stolen bases in his big league career, in case you are wondering.
That he was not the type of percentage base stealer that we hoped.
So he is out. As that is a walk though, as Min Hyuk Kim walks. So there's a runner on first with 1 out. As Jean Bay will be coming up. They'll play with a runner on first with one out.
So now with Mingo Kim on,
For the KT Wiz.
face the right-hander Jung-Hoon Park. Park, when he struggles, it is the lack of throwing strike. Last year,
Yeah, he's not throwing a lot of strikes right now, Jung Park. Well, no. But he's throwing more strikes than Pete you think, because the Youngsters just suck kind of bad as of late here.
And now time calls, and the catcher goes out. Uru Lee out to the hill.
So,
The Wyverns and the Wiz.
so waiting for the pitch from Jung Park to Jean Bay. As I don't know what's taking so long. Thinking Wiz gonna win. Ooh. I know my money is still on SK, man. I think SK is gonna take it, win it, end up winning it. So Jean Bay takes a ball 1-0 count. He is really struggling with command right now. Jean Park.
Moments ago, like a bad dream, the internet went down for Eduardo Perez.
Oh wow. Internet went down for Eduardo Perez, so that's interesting.
And that one downstairs. And a stolen base. Are you back? Back.
Alright, Eduardo Perez is back. So a stolen base for Min-Hyuk Kim as there's a runner on second with one out. All stolen bases. No one has been caught stealing second though. So runner on second with one out as Jean Bay is up. Here's the pitch to Jean Bay, and that is in there for a strike. The count is now 2-1.
Basically, the stolen base in a half a year. It's been on the back end of stolen bases too. Well, that what you get? How many? I just picked up a cheapie on the back end of the double steal. I am going to come clean here. Okay. Oh,
So we'll see what happens here. As the stream is getting dry, which stinks. Here's the pitch to Jean Bay, and he hits a grounder to the third baseman Jung Choi, and he throws it to the first baseman Jamie Romack. As Jean Bay is retired, as there's a runner on second with 2 outs, and the hitter coming up will be the third hitter, who is 2 outs with a runner on second, John Shambi, the clan according to Mad Dog. Young Ho Zhou, Young Ho Zhou, the right fielder, will be coming up. See what he can do here.
Pitcherlist.com. KBO. I already had my first question written up since yesterday. Oh, yeah, I knew that. Can't wait.
As that pitches a strike 0-1 count.
His website is great. The smart, interesting stuff on Pitcher List. Needs a fact checker on Twitter. So, this tells you where the non-pitchers stand in his world.
Here's the pitch to Young Ho Zhou. And he hits it to center field, and that's going to be a base hit. And Min-Hyuk Kim will score as the KT Wiz take a 3-2 lead. Nice. So this game getting interesting. Seems like the home teams are just not winning right now, which is weird. Every game I've been doing as of late, the home team has been losing, which is interesting. But so
Plays it in there, and this is why we see a lot of stolen bases attempts in the KBO. Get yourself into scoring position. It's not about that.
So that's an RBI single by Young Ho Zhou as Bieko Kong. They'll be coming up with a runner on first with 2 outs, and the K-Cubans have 3-2 lead. Here's the pitch to Bieko Kong, and that is high ball, 1-1 count. Here's the pitch to Bieko Kong, and Bieko Kong with the base hit. As the right fielder for the SK Wyverns, Ji Hoon Choi will throw it back in as there is runners on first and second with 2 outs for the KTUs. As the hitter coming up will be the GOAT, Mel Rojas Jr. When you do sports reaction videos, why are we saying we have some breaking news out of... It is breaking news, KP, so I gotta say it. And it's entertaining, man. I feel like we have some breaking news in the MLB. We have some breaking news in the NBA. We have some breaking news in the NHL. We have some breaking news in the NFL. It's fun, man. This Jong Park is staying in the game. Alright. For Mel Rojas is at bat. I gotta use the bathroom so bad, but I'm not going to until. But Cody Ryan's father's just rotten hell. It's a piece of shit.
The right field, well, not also the left field. See the outfield, how deep they're playing right now. Take that. It's just a matter of
So here's Mel Rojas Jr. up to bat. We'll see what he does. Here's the pitch from Jong Park to Mel Rojas. And that is inside the 1-1 count. I wonder if they can take pitchers out during the middle of an at-bat. I think they could.
KBO after a fastball hard in like that. Rare to see another fastball. Here's where usually you got a high percentage of changeup.
Been one of the top hitters in the KBO really since entering the league.
So Mel Rojas Jr. Here's the pitch. And Mel Rojas Jr. calls it back. The count is now 1 ball, 1 strike.
76 and OPS of over 1100.
Pitch there, changeup up in the zone, mostly 78 miles per hour.
But guys, I need to use the bathroom real bad. This inning needs to end. This is crazy. Here's the pitch to Mel Rojas Jr. and he fouls that off, and the count is now 1-2.
He looks like a left-handed version of Marcell Ozuna with the yellow.
He does look a lot like Marcell Ozuna in a left-handed version of Mel Rojas. He does. Water Price is definitely spot on there.
Cespedes had that first, yeah?
Yes, he did. He hasn't played in quite some time. I'm going to do a fair point.
Here's the pitch to Mel Rojas, and he fouls that off. The count is now stays 1-2.
This Texans coming into the league. OPS just about 960. Starts 2017. One and two now. Here comes.
Here's the pitch to Mel Rojas,
It is not apples to apples.
and that is a ball 2-2 count.
But a 960 OPS since the start of 17. In Major League Baseball, that's a Christian Yelich. So it is certainly not the same. OPS plus would be better in terms of adjusting for league, but still, in the down and dirty way, it gives you an idea.
But
At least of the
here comes the pitch. Come on, Jong Hoon Park. I have to use the bathroom. Let's go. As it is 6:59, it's about to be 7 o'clock here. From what it looks like, it's kind of cloudy, as the weather today will be cloudy and sunny.
I see the frustration there. They call, man, I got lucky. Pitch was supposed to be way inside, leaked over.
To Jong Hoon Park. The ball 3-2 count. Oh my gosh, guys. If they take out Jong Hoon Park, I'm going to the bathroom. I don't really care. So you may miss some action.
This is bullcrap.
Still love having a conversation.
I have to go back. I might miss that bat, but I really don't care.
Off the air, and I said, he asked me who's pitching. I said, Jung-Hoon Park.
Here's the 3-2 pitch to Mel Rojas. And that is, oh wow.
Oh yeah, low home food complainer can.
Now that will take a strike. Alright. They just don't want to do the bathroom. That was a strike. Wow. So 3-2 now. Full count. So runners on first and second with 2 outs in the top of the 5th. Jung Park not pitching the greatest so far. As Mel Rojas Jr. fouls it off, and the count is still 3-2.
But no news. You have Ye Jun Hwang on deck, third baseman. We use those numbers as a Yelich comparison. Did you let Christian Yelich beat you right here? No, absolutely not. And you don't let Mel Rojas beat you in this situation. 2 on, 2 outs. Wiz 3, Wyverns 2.
Here's the pitch of Mel Rojas. Mel Rojas with a base hit into center field.
Around third and in to score is Cho.
As Young Ho Show will be able to score, as there would be runners on.
He got way too good of a pitch to hit.
So wow. So the KT Wiz taking a 4-2 lead. As Mel Rojas Jr. getting a great pitch to hit, and that will be an RBI single. An RBI single. Jung-Hoon Park. Just
Too much of the meat of the plate.
Jung-Hoon Park at all. So runners on first and third with 2 outs. Interesting. So are they taking him out? Hope. They're not taking him out. Okay, then I don't know what to do. You know, I don't even know what to do, guys. I have to use the bathroom so bad, but it's been like this for, I've had to use the bathroom for like 20, 25 minutes. Here's Jae-Gun Wong with, so this is interesting. So here's the pitch from Jung-Hoon Park, and that is in there for a ball 1-0 count. At this point, I don't even know what to do.
But I feel like if you gave Mel Rojas Jr. that pitch 10 times, he's going to get a hit 10 times.
Getting to be a blowout, so no if these runs keep coming. That's a base hit by Jae-Gun Wong. And that will be another run for the KT Wiz as the score is 5-2. Wow. I predicted 5-2 Wyverns. It's 5-2 Wiz right now and counting. So wow. The runners on first and second with 2 outs for the KT Wiz. And the KT Wiz had 2 outs, like no base runners on. And now look at them. They've had 4 or 5 straight base runners now. The KT Wiz. How about that? Are they taking out Jung-Hoon Park now because he sucks and he's making me need to use the bathroom very bad? But he's still in the game. I don't even know what to say. So here's here's the second baseman, Hyun-Soo Park, because he takes the ball 1-0 count. Yeah. Get the pitcher out now. 97 pitches through 5. And I need to use the bathroom bad. Maybe they don't want me going to the bathroom. That's KT Wiz. There's Hyun-Soo Park, and that is in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. I just don't know how he's still in the game. It's ridiculous. It's utterly freaking ridiculous. I don't want to use any profanity, though, because I don't want to get my channel like blocked and stuff. But come on, this is ridiculous. So here's the pitch to Hyun-Soo Park, and that is crushed foul, as the count is now 1-2. So here's the pitch to Hyun-Soo Park, and that is outside for a ball 2 strike. No, it's not 1 or 2. There have been a few straight base runners. It was 2 outs and Min Hyuk Kim was on. Then Min Hyuk Minhyuk. Then there was an out. Then there was 3, 4, 5, 6. It's been 4. It's been 4, KP. It's been 4 straight base runners. Because the 3, 4, 5, 6 each got on. And now we have Kinseo Park. It hasn't been 1 or 2. No. One. So, that's what Bad Dog would do. He'd always be like, what? No. That's what Bad Dog would do. So, the 2-2 pitch to Kyungsoo Park, and he strikes him out. Wow. Oh, my bad, KP. KP, I apologize, man. I really apologize for that. Number 1. It's number 1, man. So, but I'll be back in a second.
Anticipating our return taught us to appreciate every drive. The exhilaration, the ultimate adventure. Moments spent in your favorite profile. The freedom to explore just because. Our time to rejoin the road is finally here. Back on the road with 0.9% financing with no pay for 90 days. Here's a crust, too thick and cheesy, not to be rehearsed. Keep it coming, buddy. That's right. Back it up. The one and only original stuffed crust, only from Pizza Hut. Just $11.99. No one outpieces the Hut.
Hey, it's me, your dry skin. I'm craving something relieving. Ceramide and CeraVe. It helps restore my natural barrier so I can lock in moisture. We gotta have each other's backs. CeraVe, now the #1 dermatologist recommended skincare brand.
This beer looks just like beer.
Alright, we're back. And so we're going to the bottom of the 5th. I'm going to plug in my PC soon. KP, which other YouTubers do you watch? Which other YouTubers do you watch other than Bad Dog and Entertainer? I watch Uncle Lou, BVD, all these other YouTubers, Butcher's Blocking Patriots, Talk Goose Sports, Pigskin Pete, all these other guys. So, who else do you watch? There's other guys I watch too, but who do you watch? Who else do you watch other than Bad Dog and Tana? But the three hitters coming up for the SK Wyverns will be Spania still pitching will be Sung Hyun Kim, the shortstop, is up, and here's the pitch, and that is a strike 0-1 count. As we are streaming Korean baseball.
What we were going to do is ask you nothing but serious questions, not show the tweet, and then with 2 outs, just bump you for the other Eduardo Perez. We're just going to say, Alex, thanks for joining us. Now we're going to be joined by the guy that
OGR?
promoted.
Yeah, I watch him too. The Sports Critic, Sports Reaction, all those guys. Well, I'm a huge college football fan, so I watch all those other guys I mentioned. I don't know if you're a huge college football fan, though. So, Seung-Hoon Kim with a base hit in center field, as there is a runner on first with no outs.
Obviously, your focus is on pitching. You guys run a cool podcast. You've been looking at the KBO a lot. You did Straley on your
That's interesting. As a hitter coming up will be the right fielder Ji-Hoon Choi. This will be interesting. Logan Paul. Logan Paul stinks. Another guy I watch. What about Yeah, Uncle Lou. He has 31K subs. Been doing some college football prediction videos as of late. Hopefully Ohio State comes up soon, but it doesn't matter because they're going 12-0 anyway. Who's your favorite college football team, KP? You never told me, man. I'm an Ohio State Buckeye fan, so. So Despaigne taking forever to get ready for the pitch. As that is a 6th inning in a row, 6th half inning that somewhat the leadoff hitter has gotten on. How about that? The leadoff hitter is just getting on every time today. How about that? So here's Ji-Hoon Choi as he takes a ball high 1-0 count. So here's the pitch to Ji-Hoon Choi. And that is in there for a strike, 1-1 count.
Give us a little bit more about what you've learned from him, the MC Dino pitcher that James got framed out today.
Yeah, I mean, he's just absolutely.
Here's the pitch to Ji-Hoon Choi, and that is in there for a ball, 2-1 count.
His slider, in my opinion, is really NLP ready right now. A lot of people have been asking me on Twitter, is he someone who's going to make the jump?
So here's the pitch to Ji-Hoon Choi, and he hits it. A foul. The count is now 2-2. Ohio State, nice. Let's go, KP. Whew. Here's the pitch to Ji-Hoon Choi, and he fouls that off. And the count now stays 2-2. As Korean baseball will be streamed. Korean baseball will be streamed. So here's the pitch to Ji-Hoon Choi. And that is low ball, 3-3-2 count. Live in Pennsylvania, so it should be Penn State. But screw 'em. Yeah, I live in Pennsylvania too. I live in Western Pennsylvania, so yeah. Where do you live in Pennsylvania, KP? Do you live in Western Pennsylvania, Central Pennsylvania, or Eastern Pennsylvania? I live in Western Pennsylvania. I live like 30 minutes away from Ohio, though. Yeah, varies year to year. Yeah, but I live like only 30 minutes away from Ohio. I live in Western PA. Where do you live? In PA, Western or Central or East? Eastern? Dang. Why aren't you an Eagles fan though? Isn't I know you're. I saw that you're a Steelers fan, but Ji-Hoon Choi hits it to the second baseman. Ji-Hoon Choi hits it to the KT with second baseman Kung Soo Park, and he throws it to the shortstop Woo Jung Sim, and he throws it to the first baseman Bieko Kong, and that will be a double play as Ji-Hoon Choi, the right fielder, grounds it to a double play. So that's 2 down for the SK Wyverns already. As the DH Jong Ko will be coming up with 2 down. No runners on. Now what you gonna say? I don't know. Probably KT. SK just is such a disappointing baseball team. What? How do you go from first place and just suck forever now? SK. Here's the pitch to Jung Koo. I like Bad Dog. I can't stand the Eagles. Yeah. But I like Philly 500 though. Philly 500 is probably my favorite Eagle fan. No, I'm not sticking. I don't know. You know what? I'll probably not. I'm probably going with KT now. I just don't see SK coming back. They don't have that power right now. As the count is now 1-1 strike to Jung Koo. As we are at the bottom of the 5th, no runners on with 2 down. Just Jung Ko. The DH is up. And here's the pitch from Despaigne. And that is a base hit into center field with 2 outs. There's a runner on first for the SK Wyverns. And the hitter will be Jung Choi, the third baseman. So this will be interesting. So we'll see what happens. You know what's crazy, KP? Everyone that I talk to on the internet that lives in Pennsylvania lives in Eastern Pennsylvania. I live in Western Pennsylvania. KP, where you live? Do you live close to Philly?
Here's the pitch to Jung Choi, and that is low ball 2-2 our count. So 2-0 count to Jung Choi. Here's the pitch from Spanier to Choi. And that is in there for a strike. 2-1 count. Good pitch.
The ability to turn balls in play into outs isn't as great as it is in MLB, and there are more balls in play. So those things together factor in.
Here's the pitch to Jung Choi, and he fouls it off. The count is now 2-2 strikes. Seems like a lot of these really good stars in the KBO are having disappointing seasons. Jung Choi, Jae-Won Kim. And man, interesting. So here's the pitch to Jung Choi, and he hits it to the right fielder for the KT Wiz, Young Ho Jo, and he is able to make the play, and that will end the inning as we will head to the top of the sixth. This will be interesting. So the hitters coming up for the KT Wiz will be catcher Do-Won Her, shortstop Woo Jun Sim, and left fielder Min Hyuk Kim. So this will be interesting. But KP, do you live near Philly? So just waiting for the top of the sixth. We've been live for 1 hour, 47 minutes, and 40 seconds, which has been fun. See if KT can extend their lead. Dude, did you see KP? Did you see Chris got a haircut? Bro, I still need a haircut. I don't even, to be honest, I have no clue when I'm getting my next haircut. It might be for a while, not until a while. I haven't got a haircut since late February. Like, bro, I might not get one for another while. Like, this is just crazy. My luck is terrible. I'm going to be wearing a man bun soon, KP. I'll be wearing a man bun during my Korean baseball streams. So just waiting. What's up, Foodholic Tripura? Thanks for joining the stream, my man. Really appreciate it. Where am I from? I am from Pennsylvania in the United States. Thanks for joining the stream, my man. What's up, Hakan Gazusbiuk? Bet under 9.5. I'm crying. Dang. Brother. But the two people that joined the stream, Foodholic and Hakan, I'd really appreciate it if you could subscribe and turn on post notifications, please, as I am trying to get the 400 subscribers, as we are 18 away, as I stream 6 KBO games a week, every day except Mondays, because there's no KBO games, so I really appreciate you guys being here. So Foodholic and Hakan, I'd really appreciate it if you could subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications for a lot more KBO and other sports content, as I'm a huge KBO fan, and I'm pretty much a huge fan of any other sport, so I really appreciate you guys. So I'd really appreciate if you could subscribe to the channel and support, as I assume you guys are huge KBO fans too, so I put out a lot of KBO stuff there. Yes, USA, I put a lot of KBO stuff out there, so I'd really appreciate it if you could subscribe and turn on post notifications for the KBO content, so I'd really appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. Thanks for joining the stream. Really appreciate it a lot. So the hitter coming up will be Do-Won Her, the catcher, I believe. So this will be interesting, as the score is 5-2 KT in the top of the 6th. You speak French? I do not speak French, Hakan. Your English is bad? That's alright. I can translate something for you, though. So here's the pitch to her, and that is a strike, 0-1 count. As a pitch is another strike, 0-2 count. Here, Hakan. Here, Hakan, if you're still here, I'm going to send you something in French. So here's the 1-2 count to Do-Won Her. And that is a base hit into, as he hits it to the left fielder. What happened with the game? It's 5-2 KT. Oh, the KT Wiz had a few runs the last inning. Yeah, the Wyverns catchers aren't great. Why pitchers? Oh yeah, pitchers. Yeah, that's what I get. They stink. As he hit it to the left fielder, Yoon Jung. Kobe Mayo is so underrated. People love him. I love him too. So Woo Jung Sim is coming back up. So I'd really appreciate that, Hakan. You guys are great supporters, so I really appreciate it. Thanks for the subscription. Really appreciate it, guys.
So the combo of the defense isn't great, but you see a lot of sinkers in the KBO. Maybe you shouldn't do that. Or I guess I think what I want to ask is, so what's your thought? What would you?
Thanks for subbing, Food Holic. Really appreciate it, my man. So runner on second with 1 out as Do-Won Her is at second. As the hitter coming up, as the bunt was by Soon, and he advances her. As Min-Hyuk Kim will be coming up to the plate with 1 out and a runner on second. So this will be interesting. Here's the pitch from Lee to Kim. And that is out upstairs, ball 1-0 count. There's a lot more KBO players than MLB players, it seems like. I mean, like, when it comes down to 10 teams. Here's the pitch to Min-Hyuk Kim, and that is in there for a ball 2-0 count. The count is 2-0. You think I'll lose by bet? Do I think you'll lose your bet? I do. Sadly, yes, I do. Here's Min-Hyuk Kim, and here's the pitch, and that is in there for a strike 2-1 count. So, Hakan, if you haven't, please subscribe and turn on post notifications. I really appreciate it, as I stream KBO games every day just for you guys. I really appreciate it. Getting up at 5 in the morning, or 4 in the morning every day, just for you guys. You guys are great supporters. Here's the pitch to Myung Kim, and that is grounded to. Wow, that is grounded to the shortstop Sung Hyun Kim. as he throws it to the first baseman Jamie Romack for the second out of the inning. As there is a runner on first with 2 outs, as the hitter coming up for the KT Wiz will be the center fielder Zhong Debe. So this will be interesting.
Right there, 2 outs. Would you mind sticking around for another half inning with us? Yeah, absolutely. Only if I can do more dirt talk.
So Zhong Debe at the plate, and here's the pitch from Lee, and that is outside and high, ball 1-0 count.
Oh, there we go. One Petriello, Marlo that. I love that. Now you're talking my language. Now you're speaking my language. So I must add, I'm looking at the haircut really quick. If you turn to your left and to your right, that just means they're evaluating.
Here's the pitch to Bay, and he swings and misses, and the count is now 1-1 strike. So, thanks for the 6 people that have joined the stream so far. I really appreciate it. Please subscribe and turn on post notifications. Do 6 KBO streams a week, and I do post KBO content every day. So, Zhong Debe swinging and missing, so the count is now 1-2. Interesting.
Moving towards Mohawk land, I think is got to be contemplating Buster Olney. Alex Bass joining us. I want to get into Dave Straley a little bit because he's come over to the KBO, pitched really well. He's added a pitch. I mean, when I say added, he's using a pitch, the curveball.
So here's the pitcher, Zhong Debe, and he fouls that off as the count is still 1-2 with a runner on second with 2 outs in the top of the 6th.
He's out in the Bay Area, works with a number of Base players, and is a super smart guy. One of the things that when he worked with Straley that helped him with is basically told him to sacrifice a little bit of velocity for a little more movement, and that has helped Dave Straley a whole heck of a lot.
Here's the pitch to Zhong Debe, and he swings and misses, and that will end the inning for the KT Wiz, as the KT Wiz do not score in the top of the 6th. As we will head in the bottom of the 6th and see what the SK Wyverns can do. This will be interesting, as the hitters coming up for the Wyverns will be first baseman Jamie Romack, left fielder Yu Yoon Jung, and center fielder Kongmin Kim, who homered earlier. Sorry, Foodholic. If I show the live game, I will get copyrighted, and the stream will get removed immediately. So, Foodholic, even if I show it live right now, they will remove the stream immediately, and you won't be able to watch it, and I won't be able to stream again. So I can't risk that, my man. It's better than nothing, though. Thanks, Hakan. I really appreciate that. You're the man. Let me see if I can get there. I really appreciate that, guys. You guys are awesome. I'm going to post as much KBO content as I can for you guys, as I do it every day. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate it, guys. You guys are awesome. Awesome people. Awesome supporters. And I appreciate it a ton.
I can actually share my screen and show the X-rays so you can now on our network. Team's been part of that.
So, coming up for the I go through crying in my shower day. We'll see if you win the bet, though. As we are at the bottom of the 6th, it's definitely possible still, man. Definitely possible you win this bet.
11 punch-outs, no walks, 7 innings, 2 earned. But right now, T-Woom leading Lopez 2-1.
So Desplanty is still pitching as Jamie Romack will come up to the plate.
Alex Bass joining us. You had a chance to talk to Dan Straley on your podcast, Alex.
So the pitch is in there for a strike 0-1 count. Here's the pitch to Romack. And Romack fouls that off, and the count is now 0-2. checked the swing and he fouled it. Wow.
Yeah, Nick Pollock and I would do that with the on the corner podcast. We asked one
But I really appreciate the people that have subscribed and joined the stream so far today. It's been fun, man.
game of baseball because I just don't feel like it's something that's discussed frequently enough. And fans just seem one of the most vulnerable, refreshing answers that I've ever heard. And I don't know, I look at you, check it out at pitcherlist.com. But he talked about, what it was like, being the Orioles last year and then the decision to come over to the KBO. He said to himself, I had minor league contracts that I could have signed and I would have had to fight for that fifth spot. And I made the choice. I wanted to come over to the KBO.
So here's Romack, and Romack hits it deep. He hits it deep, but the center fielder for the KT Wiz, Jong Dae Bay, is able to make the play at the warning track. There's one out on the inning with no runners on. So Jamie Romack almost homered there. Wow. That would have been bad for you, Hakan, if Jamie Romack would have hit a home run.
He's now tied his own record for most strikeouts at 11. Most strikeouts this year in a KBO performance. He's just been fantastic, and what a great guy, too. I wish him so much success because I feel like he really deserves it. I want to see him succeed.
Yeah, Dan has really been great playing in the KBO. He even takes a scooter to the ballpark, so he's really accepted it and turned it into a.
So Yu Yoon Jung is coming up to the plate, and the count is 1-0. Here's the pitch to Jung, and that is outside 2-0. This is interesting.
What I'm seeing with the numbers out of all in comparison to the number that you're used to seeing at the major league level.
Here's the pitch to Yu Yoon Jung, and he hits a grounder to the shortstop for the KT Wiz. Woo Jim Sung. And he throws it to the first baseman, Bieko Kong, and that is the second out of the inning. As we're in the bottom of the sixth with 2 down in the inning. As the hitter coming up for the SK Wyverns will be Kong Min Kim, who homered in the second inning. So this will be interesting. We're 2 down and no runners on. Okay, so I really appreciate you guys being here. As we will change. As that pitches a strike 0-1 count to Kongman Kim in the bottom of the sixth, and here's the pitch. And that is a low ball 1, so the count is 1 ball 1 strike to Kongman Kim.
So, Nick, if you're watching, Boo just spoken. I don't want to speak for him long, but I know he would agree.
Here's the pitch, and that is in there for a strike 1-2 count for Kongman Kim.
That was an early COVID quarantine Netflix watch for me, and I tapped out about.
What are you doing with your phone, bro? I'm playing a mobile game that I'm trying to grind here. So I'm playing a mobile game and watching Korean baseball at the same time, man. So yeah, but Kongman Kim has a 1-2 count.
I just never know anymore. You.
This hurts. This cuts deep to the core. This cuts deep.
So here's the pitch, and that is in there for a ball.
Someone really famous.
It's funny for the ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes for Kongman Kim to count 2-2. So here's the pitch to Kongman Kim, and he hits it to the. And that's going to be a loop single for Kongman Kim as he hits it to the right fielder for the KT Wiz, Young Ho Show. As there will be a runner on first with 2 outs in the bottom of the sixth for the SK Wyverns. Okay. As the hitter coming up for the SK Wyverns will be the catcher, I believe the catcher Hung Green Lee. So this will be interesting for sure.
Well, we appreciate you coming
Yeah, I
on.
see. Yes, sir.
Thank you so much for giving us your insight. And again, you guys do great work. Pitcherlist.com.
Well, this will be interesting.
KBO daily recaps, KBO weekly recaps, and
Here's the pitch to Hyung-Ryu Lee, as that is a strike 0-1 count, as there's a runner on second with 2 outs, as Hyung-Ryu Lee is up, catcher for the SK Wyverns.
Over officialist, and seriously, it was an honor to be here. Thanks so much for having me. All right, now it's back. Right there is KT, the Wiz, leading SK, the Wyverns, 5-2.
The ones that made the final red song. Hyung-Ryu Lee takes the ball, and the count is now 1-1 strike. Are you broadcasting football, Matthew? I am not. I do not watch soccer. If you're talking about soccer, which you probably are, I do not watch soccer. I hate soccer. And that is line to the third baseman, Jae-Gun Wong, as he makes the play. And there's that. We will go to the top of the 7th, as I will update the scoreboard, as the KT Wiz will be up to bat again. So I will update the score for you guys. So top of 7th we're going to. This will be interesting. So I will get you the hitters coming up for the KT Wiz, as they have a 5-2 lead over the SK Wyverns.
Between wisdom and curiosity, there's a bridge. Between ideas and inspiration, trauma and treatment.
So only baseball? No, I'll stream other stuff, but I don't stream soccer, man. I do not watch soccer at all. I would stream football, American football, not like soccer. Baseball, basketball, hockey, stuff like that. Like NFL football and college football, I'll stream that, but I don't stream soccer. I hate soccer. So,
Mario helps make Kentucky blend taste phenomenal, so we support it. It's like a nutrient-rich water, soil-rich, and coffee stunningly delicious. All for a smoother tasting cup at home. Green Mountain Coffee Roasters. Get up after the game. Manfred Clark's meeting. Reason for hope.
dude, I am getting tired. So we're going to the top of the 7th.
Kaepernick. And what's the football ability that's left?
So coming up for the KT Wiz.
The Panthers confusing tweet.
So guys, coming up for the KT Wiz will be, here's a new reliever for the SK Wyverns, Heso Park. I'm not going to write it down. I don't care.
Do I think so? Yes.
Heso Park.
I mean, he's been out of it for so long. I'm not sure.
So here's the pitch to the hitter for the KT Wiz.
What the ability is at this point, whether
There is Young Ho Show, and that is in there for a strike 0-1 count.
that he was blackballed in that league. For me, if there was putting it through the moon, we'll take it.
Here's the pitch, and that is a little outside ball 1, so the count is 1-1 strike for Young Ho Show.
Breaking it down. Bordeaux Scheffler. NFL Insider.
Here's the pitch to Young Ho Show. That is in there for a strike. Great pitch. 1-2 count. Okay, nice. How old are you, bro? I'm 15, almost. I will be turning 16 in November, though, man. So, yeah. But I really appreciate you sticking around, Foodholic. Really appreciate it, my man. So, here's Young Ho Show. Here's the pitch. And that is a great pitch. That is right down the middle and a strike by Heso Park. Wow. What a pitch. Ruby, come on. So, wow, what a pitch. And Young Ho Show strikes out looking wow. So there's no runners on with 1 out now. And the hitter coming up will be Bieko Park. Look at the ump. Wow. He was happy too because he knows he's good. So someone actually did struck out like that. So here's Bieko Kong, and here's the pitch, and that is in there for a strike, 0-1 count. He's Park pitching very well. Ruby. So here's the pitch to Bieko Kong, and he fouls that off. Oh, he fouled it off his leg. That's gotta hurt. So the count will be 0-2 though. That's gotta hurt.
You have probably one of the biggest shin guards on that right foot, and it still misses the guard. This is where you would do on talk back to your producer and say, "Can I see that again?" Only 2 now.
Here's the pitch of Bieko Kong, and that is outside ball 1. The count is 1-2. That's interesting.
You do it on a swinging as well. Oh my! The 2 strikes I will not wait here. I just think it's overlooking.
Here's the pitch to Bieko Kong, and that is outside ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
My head is a version of remember Leslie Nielsen behind the plate and Naked Gun? Oh, yeah. And it's like the first pitch, he's like, right. And then the second one, he starts to get into it. Then by the third one, the ball's not
So
even.
Bieko Kong waiting for the pitch.
And he's like, Steve.
Here's the pitch, and Bieko Kong fouls that back, as the count will stay 2-2 with no runners on and 1 out. As we're in the top of the 7th, as the KT Wiz are up to bat as they lead the SK Wyverns 5-2. So here comes a pitch from Gisu Park to Bieko Kong. And he grounds out to the second baseman for the SK Wyverns, Junwoo Choi, as he throws to the first baseman, Jamie Romack, and that will be the second out of the inning. Doosan and Samsung tied 3-3, bottom 6. Top 9, Kiwoom and Lotte tied 2-1. LG and Hanwha, LG leading 4-2 in top of the 7th, and NC and Kia were postponed. So potential doubleheader tomorrow. So here's Mel Rojas Jr. coming up. Thank you. Best of luck to your channel, bro. Thanks, man. I really appreciate you. You're the man, Foodholic. You are the man. So the pitch is, that is a strike, 0-1 count for Mel Rojas Jr. As he fouled it off the armpit, so. And so he's alright. So the 0-1 count to Mel Rojas Jr. And he's too close. Here's the pitch, and that is low, ball 1, as the count is 1 ball, 1 strike.
They got some special guests on the wall. People that need some love. You're all over the place on the wall, by the way.
Oh gosh.
Start off slow, but I've worked my way to that.
So here comes the pitch to Mel Rojas Jr. That is popped up, and that is foul. So the count is 1-2 to Mel Rojas Jr. This will be interesting.
You have them back in the day, Stanford days. Yeah. They also got it. I think.
So Mel Rojas Jr. Here's the pitch to Mel Rojas Jr. And that is a swing and a miss, and he strikes out, and that will end the top half of the inning, as we will go to the bottom of the seventh, as the SK Wyverns will be up to bat again. That's interesting. As I will rate that Hisu Kim, because he's a goat. So I'll look up the Wyverns roster. Taking
Public storage is clean, close, ready now with limited contact precautions. First month's rent is just $1. Save up to 30% today.
So coming up for the SK Wyverns will be the hitter coming up will be second baseman Jun Woo Choi. This is bearing no pinch hitter, shortstop Seung Hoon Kim, and then right fielder Ji Hoon Choi. But we'll see if there's any pinch hitters or not. This will be interesting.
Be the first to discover all the novel and noteworthy products the world has to offer.
Well, the 28th annual ESPYs are happening virtually, hosted by WNBA star Sue Bird, U.S. Women's National Team co-captain Megan Rapinoe, and Seahawks quarterback Russell Wilson. This year's awards focus on service, perseverance, courage.
So with Spanier still pitching, interesting.
ESPN2 and the ESPN app with the ESPYs countdown show starting at 7:30 Eastern.
So here comes the hitter for the
I think it might be. I mean, the guy that was doing the boxing.
SK Wyverns. As here's the pitch from Spanier to Jun Woo Choi. So Jun Woo Choi still out there. And that pitch is inside, 2-0 count to Choi. Here's the pitch to Jun Woo Choi. And that is a inside ball 3-3-0 count. Interesting. Guess I will move it back to him. So I will get the chat back up. Alright. So here's the pitch to Jun Woo Choi. And that is a ball. So wow, a 4-0 count for
Yellow sunglasses going Rocky style. I see you. You see.
There's a runner on first with no outs for the SK Wyverns, which is interesting.
We've got a weapon there, and wow, we've got all sorts of different theories. He's rocking there. Home game for SK at Incheon SK Happy Dreams Park. If I was the Wyverns announcer, every home win, you finish it off with.
So coming up should be there are no pinch hitters. Seung Hoon Kim, the shortstop. Let's see who comes up here.
That's with Sweet Dreams. The night. See the numbers right there on their hats.
Here's the pitch to new hitter for the SK Wyverns, who is Taein Shea. So Taein Shea is up. Interesting.
Taein Shea up to hit 1 for 8 on the season.
A lot of KBO players on one team, but if they don't play, barely play in the season.
And at first, and nobody out.
Here's the pitch from Spanier to Tay Shea. That is low, ball 2, so the count is 2-1 to Tay Shea. With a runner on first with no outs for the SK Wyverns.
Finally got that Fernando Rodney hat a little bit to the side.
Yeah, he looks a little weird in the Rodney too.
Yeah, so
Here's the pitch to Tay Shea by Spanier. And that is fouled back, and the count is now 2 balls, 2 strikes.
I don't know that I've ever seen a big league team that's done this, but this is Tay and Che at the plate. He wears 00. They also have a 0. Hung Min Kim wears 0. So they have a 0 and a 00. Treat that number like that. I get it.
So Tay Shea hits it to the shortstop for the KT Wiz, Woon Jung Sim, and he throws it to the second baseman, Kyung Soo Park, and he throws it to the first baseman, Bio Kong, and that's a double play. So 2 outs in the inning for the SK Wyverns with no runners on, as the hitter coming up will be right fielder Ji-Hoon Choi.
What's going on, Giants Alliance? What's going on, Jersey Life? Thanks for joining the stream, my guys. Really appreciate it. Just having a fun time watching some Korean baseball as the KT Wiz are defeating the SK Wyverns 5-2 in the bottom of the 7th with 2 down. Yes, sir. Let's go. We doing great. We doing great.
Yes, sir. We are doing great right now. We are doing great. As I will get up right here, as Ji-Hoon Choi is up
With 2 down, and the count is now 0-2. So 0-2 count for Ji-Hoon Choi with 2 down in the inning. We've been live for 2 hours, 22 minutes, and 8 seconds. Games went longer than I really thought it was.
I don't really know what to do.
And my PC battery's running low, so I'll get that charged up. So Ji-Hoon Choi hits a grounder to Bieko Park, and that will be the last out of the inning, as that will end the inning, as we will go to the top of the 8th as the KT Wiz will come up to bat once again. That's 5-2 KT. As I will plug in my PC, as it is running low. So, but how are you guys doing today? I'm doing great. Hope you guys are doing great as well. It's been a great day for the KT Wiz so far. As coming up for the KT Wiz will be third baseman Jae-Gun Wong. Then second baseman Kyung Soo Park. Then after that, coming up will be the catcher Do-Won Her. Giants. Sorry, I've been super busy. That's great, Giants Lions. Have you seen every team play? Yes, I have, Billy Gilly. And thanks for joining the stream, my man. Really appreciate it. Everyone here. I've been super busy the last week with my son, house dogs, but it's all right, man. It's all right. Do what you got to do. Life is life, Jersey Life. You good, man. It's all good. Yeah, congrats on the new job, Jersey Life. It's nice to have an active chat. So, you're back from commercial as John Sciambi, who Bad Dog would call a clown, and Eduardo Perez are commentating the game. So, how much longer is the Korean baseball season? It is actually until September. I believe it's until October because I believe the playoffs are in October. So I believe that's how long it is. There's 144 games in the season, 18 less than a regular MLB season would be. Yeah, it's nice to be here. Yes, sir, Jersey Life.
I'm going to take over on this first question because obviously I was completely ignored in the intro there. How did the name start? How did this whole?
I don't know what it is, but
How did you guys decide to set for this party?
I gotta turn on your notifications, Giants Alliance. I don't know what it is, but I'm not getting your notifications, Giants Alliance, for some reason. I had them on, but I'm not getting them for some reason, which is weird. Because I've been planning to watch your streams, but I haven't been able to because I'm not getting the notifications for some reason, even though they're turned on. Game 7 of the championship series would be no. Oh wow, that's a wow. November 28th. Dang. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a long time. As Jaegoon Kim grounds out, as what a play by Sung Hun. As what a play by the new shortstop for the SK Wyverns. Not sure who's in there because they have a new shortstop, but as Sung Hyun Kim is now on the bench. But up at the plate is Kyung Soo Park, the second baseman for the KT Wiz, as there is no runners on in the top of the 8th with 1 out. But I really appreciate all of you joining the stream. It's been fun. As the count is now 1-1 for Kyung Soo Park. So here's the pitch from Zhou to Kyung Soo Park. And that is low ball 2-1 count with 1 out in the inning.
So you guys have how did you come up with adopting the KT Wiz as your team?
So they're talking about how they became KT Wiz fans, these people. So here's Joe, and here's the pitch to Kyung Soo Park, and he swings and misses, and the count is now 2-2. So I will look up who this reliever is for the SK Wyverns. His name is Joe. Young Woo Zhou. And Kyung Soo Park hits that foul, so the count will stay 2-2. Sports expert, you pronounce all the baseball praise. Thanks, man. I really appreciate that, Jersey Life. Yes, sir. Here's the pitch for Kyung Soo Park. And he fouls it off. It looked like he fouled it off his leg, and the count will stay 2-2 once again. Yeah, but KBO is fun, even though we're losing sleep, Eduardo. How about this? Look at what he tweeted this on June 16th. He tweeted this 2 days ago. Honestly, at this point, I truly do not care how bad the Wiz bullpen is. As long as Bieko Kong is on the squad, I am all in. Yoenis Cespedes put that out there. I guess Yoenis Cespedes is also a KT Wiz fan. How about that? KT Wiz their bullpen is. I've heard about it. It's not good. The KT Wiz are known for their terrible bullpen, which is interesting. So, coming up to the plate is Do-Won Her, the catcher, with 2 down in the top of the 8th. And here's the pitch, and that is high. Ball 1-1-0 count.
But it's like it's a part of that, right? And for me, without MLB going on, KBO has still that voice to like.
Yes, sir. So here's Do-Won Her. Here's the pitch, and that is low. Ball 2-2-0 count.
Do you think Buck's gonna bring Zach Britton in the game?
Thanks, Boo.
Too soon?
Yeah. Did you see the Blue Jays drafted?
Yeah, the Blue Jays drafted someone named Zach Britton. How about that?
Did they really?
Yep, they did. I remember that. Do-Won Her fouls it off, and the count is now 2-1.
Well, it's good to finally see him get on the field. It's gonna make me happy to finally see Britton take the field on the Rogers Center. That's just, I don't care if it's DACK, DACH, if it's a pitcher or whatever. It's getting Britton on the center.
I get it. I understand. Well, one of the things I'm looking
So
forward to is
here's Do-Won Her, and he takes the ball 3-1 count. So
And hopefully on the other side you'll come out of your shell a little bit. Maybe open up and maybe come with just I don't know, just a little more energy, a little more excitement. You know what I mean?
I'm really nervous, dude. Like,
so
you're such an idol to me. I didn't,
Oh. All right. Okay.
I remember the name Zach Britton. Yeah, he was on the Yankees right now though. One of their bullpen pitchers. So Juwan her walks. So there's a runner on first with
So you have a Colts
2 outs in the top of the 8th. So the hitter coming up for the
How did you get a Colts Swallows jersey? Wow,
I was in Japan.
So the hitter coming up for the SK Wyverns. I mean the KT Wiz will be Woon Jung Sim, the shortstop, and he hits a single to the right fielder for the SK Wyverns. Yoon Yoon Jung.
Is that your favorite jersey you own?
I mean not Yoon Yoon Jung, Ji Yoon Choi. Yoon Yoon Jung is playing left field. So he hits it to Ji Yoon Choi. So coming up to the plate will be Min Hyuk Kim, the
Very popular team in Santiago. And that's where Yohan Cespedes is actually tried out.
here's the pitch to Min Hyuk Kim. And Min Hyuk Kim hits a grounder to the second baseman Jun Woo Choi, and he is able to throw it to the first baseman Jamie Romack, as that will be the last out of the top of the 8th. As we will move to the bottom, go to the bottom of the 8th, as the KT Wiz will not score, and the SK Wyverns have to score 3 runs in these next 2 innings, or it's over. Likely, they have to not allow any runs. So coming up to the plate for the coming up to the plate for the SK Wyverns will be DH Jung Woo Ko, third baseman Jung Choi, and first baseman Jamie Romack. Those will be the 3 due up for the SK Wyverns in the bottom of the 8th. This will be interesting. But thanks for the people that are joining the stream so far, the 6 people. Really appreciate it. It's been fun, man. It's been a fun stream, as the chat has been very active today. So coming up, so we're at a commercial break. I don't even know if the MLB is going to play or not. Just give him 70 games, Manfred. What's going on? Piece of dirt.
The Wiz leading the Wyverns 5-2.
Just don't understand.
7 innings, 2 earnings, 3 strikeouts. 5 different guys have not seen a run. And the Wiz.
You know what I think about a max player right now.
3-game sweep of the Wyverns.
What's my NBA team? I'm a Cleveland Cavaliers fan, Illy Gilly. I know we stink right now, but man, I was so happy when we won that 2016 championship. Man, I never was one of the happiest moments of my life, man. I was literally celebrating the whole night. I was so happy when we won that championship. But now we're not as good, but it's all good. Darius Slayton, future legend, yeah. He has potential. He definitely has potential, Jersey Life. I'll tell you that, and a lot of NFL analysts would agree with you there. As Jung Woo Ko is up, and the count is 1 ball, 1 strike in the bottom of the 8th, as he is the leadoff hitter in this inning. Here's the pitch, and that is outside ball 2, 2-1 count to Jung Woo Ko. all my greatest supporters in here, man. I really appreciate that. That's awesome. So here's the pitch, and that is hit into the gap by Jung Woo Ko, but the center fielder for the KT Wiz, Zhong Daebei, will make the grab. As there will be one out in the bottom of the eighth with no base runners on for the SK Wyverns, as the hitter coming up will be Jung Choi, the third baseman. So this will be interesting. Last in KBO, their bullpen 6.88 ERA. The KT Wiz. But we'll see what they can do here. Here's the pitch, and Jung Choi crushes that, and that may be gone. It is a solo homer for Jung Choi. So how about that? As the Wiz bullpen strikes again. Wow. So a solo homer for Jung Choi as the Wyverns trim down the lead from 5-2 to 5-3. Wow. That's interesting. Yes, they're long gone. Heroes get remembered, but legends never die. Yeah, that's true. So, but the KT Wiz bullpen is historically bad this season, and there it is. They love a solo homer. So let's see what Jamie Romack can do. Definitely going to be a threat here. Sir, it is gone. Sounding like Bad Dog. It is gone. So, that is fouled back by Jamie Romack, 0-1 count. We've been live for 2 hours, 36 minutes, and 50 seconds. Here's the pitch by Jamie Romack, and that is in the dirt, ball one, so the count is 1-1 strike. So, here's the pitch by Yu to Romack coming up. And that is low, ball 2, 2-1 count. So, thanks for the people that are in the stream, the 5 people that are joining the stream so far. Really appreciate that. It's been fun, man. So here's the pitch from Yu to Romack coming up. Here's the pitch. And that is low, ball 3, 3-1 count. Wow. So Romack could be on his way to first base soon. Yeah, the Wiz. The KT Wiz. The KT Wiz are the team that invented the Carl Ravage song, so that's interesting. So here's the pitch to Jamie Romack. And that is a ball, so that will be ball 4. As there will be a runner on first with 1 out in the bottom of the 8th for the SK Wyverns. Yeah, it's nice being here, been so long. Yeah. But Jung Choi just crushed that ball. Wow. So, coming up to the plate for the here's Yu Jung, and he swings and misses a pitch low, a 1 count.
So KBO all-time home run leader Sung Yup Lee, 467, Jun Yup Young, and then Joe Choi.
So
has moved into third place all by himself.
Here's the pitch to Yu Jung, and that is fouled back as the count is now 0-2. Dang, he's got to do something good here, or that's not going to be good for the SK Wyverns.
The comparison is, and I don't even check this out. I don't know if you saw it or not last week, but the difference between Chet and Cabrera are really good, and hopefully after a foul ball here, we'll be able to get to see it.
So here's the pitch to Yu Jung, and he grounds it to the third baseman Jae-Goon Wong, and he throws it to the second baseman Hyung-Soo Park, and he throws it to the first baseman Bio Kong, and that is another double play for the Wyverns. as we are headed to the top of the ninth. Wow. So Yu Jung with a terrible at bat there. Almost striking out, then grounding into a double play. That was bad. So we are headed to the top of the ninth. So this will be interesting. As the coming up for the yeah, he ran so slow at first. He definitely could have went farther. Yeah, we need to get 400. We're 16 away. I've gained 3 subscribers this morning, Jersey Live. As I've gained 50 subscribers in the past 10 days. I really appreciate that, guys. That's amazing. Definitely could have ran. Yeah, illegally, he definitely could have ran farther. He definitely could have ran faster. So, coming up for the KT Wiz will be center fielder Zhong Daibei, right fielder Yang Ho Zhou, and first baseman Bieko Kong. So this will be interesting. We got that's a nice 3 hitters for the KT Wiz, so maybe they can get some insurance. I wouldn't be shocked if they did. So this has been a really fun stream so far. We have been live for 2 hours, 41 minutes, and 30 seconds, so I really appreciate the people that have joined. It's been fun, very fun.
All right, upcoming games tomorrow. We'll be back at it. Tucson and LG. The Twins gaining on the Dinos. So all 3 games in that series, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Tomorrow it'll be 5:25. I'll have to call Kyle Peterson.
So we'll see who the reliever for the
5 a.m. And that's a look at the upcoming schedule on ESPN. KBO Baseball. Hogan and Wardo with you. Good morning.
as it is 8:11 now, and the Uncle Lou show may be on. As it is.
And you got a chance to speak with both those guys, right? With Jake and Jordan from Cespedes Barbecue.
Bears versus Twins this weekend. Yeah, it's looking good right now. This is from two top teams in the KBO. Twins are on a huge winning streak. The Bears are improving. So Zhong Daibei with a base hit into center field. As the center fielder for the SK Wyverns will throw it back in. As that is Kong Min Kim. How about that? So
I think we will, and I think you know it's up to the parents to be able to have them fall in love. Tune in, put the game on TV. Listen.
Here's Yang Ho Zhou coming up to the plate with a runner on first with no outs.
I'm surprised how much my daughters know about the game. Just almost by osmosis, just picking up. Yeah, just listening to it on the radio, they have in the car, they get upset with the game, and I was like, my dad, they go to their grandfather.
So that pickoff attempt is no good for Zhong Daibei. And the reliever for the Wyverns is Young Zhou. He's still out there.
Show the right fielder. He's got a couple of hits in this game.
So the count is now 1-0 to Zhou. So runner on first with no outs at the top of the ninth for the KT Wiz. I think the KT Wiz definitely can do some damage here for sure. So, no, the game is not over, Food Hulk. The KT Wiz are hitting in the top of the ninth as there is a runner on first with no outs, and Young Ho Zhou is up.
focus so much on contact always.
So here's the pitch to Show, and he hits it, and that is going to be foul. That rolls foul as the count will be 1-1 for Young Ho Show.
Way out of the zone, but it's a hit and run. You have to protect the runner. Your job is to put the ball in play. That ball was up and away. Still okay, and he's just doing whatever he can. Make sure he gets the job done. Good decision there.
So here comes the pitch from you to
So man at first.
Show. So Show waiting for the pitch. Here's the pitch to Show, and Show tries to bunt, and that's foul. So the count is now 1-2.
And now 1-2. And the Wiz going for the sweep as they need it. 5-3. Took the first 2 games, both an extra inning.
Yeah, it is almost over, Jersey Life. Unless the Wyverns miraculously tie it up. And the KT Wiz don't score. So here's the pitch from Joe to Choi. And Choi fouls that back, and the count stays 1-2. Alec Handsome. Wait, Food Hawk, are you a man or a woman?
Yeah, always looked like he was just trying to flip something in the left.
Well, thank you, I guess. Really glad I was able to see the stream this morning. Yes, sir, Jersey Life. I really appreciate you, man, for joining. What kind of jersey are you wearing? It's a Browns jersey. It's the new jersey I just got it a couple weeks ago. The new Browns jersey, Myles Garrett. Let's go.
Here's a 1-2. Wow, they turned it well done.
So, wow, a double play. So, another double play. There's been so many double plays. So, they turned a double play. See my videos. All right. I will, Foodholic. So, how about that? So, Young Ho Show grounds into a double play. As that is turned, the second baseman, Ju-Woo Choi throws it to the shortstop, and the shortstop throws it to the first baseman, Jamie Romack. I'm not sure who the shortstop is because they got like a new shortstop. And that is the double play. So there are no runners on with 2 outs in the top of the 9th for the KT Wiz. So that's huge for the SK Wyverns if they want to stay in this game. Yeah, the jersey is fresh. Yes, sir. Thanks, man. Really appreciate that. You can find your question, bro. All right. Yeah, I hate the Steelers illegally. I hate them. So Bieko Kong with a center field. So with a base hit into center field as he hits it to the center field for the SK Wyverns. Kongmin Kim, as that is his 3rd hit of the game. Yeah, I'm not even surprised the double play was coming, man. There's been a lot of double plays in this game. There's been a lot of stolen bases in this game too. This game is actually getting interesting. So Mo Rojas Jr. is up to bat. One of the goats in the KBO, Mo Rojas Jr. I hate. So Mo Rojas Jr. swings and misses 0-1 count. I hate the Eagles and the Patriots. Jersey Life guys, do not tell Bad Dog and Tana, but my dad is actually a Cowboys fan. So I do cheer for the Cowboys sometimes, but I still support their channels. But I do support the Cowboys sometimes. It's just I really like to see Entertainer and Bad Dog are great people, and I just like to hang out with them. It's just on the streams, it's great. But I usually would cheer for the Cowboys just for my dad, even though I'm a Browns fan. Even though I'm a Browns fan, I gotta cheer for the I cheer for the Cowboys with my dad and stuff, even against the Giants. Do not tell him I said that, but I cheer for the Cowboys. If I cheer for the Cowboys when they play the Giants. Do not tell Bad Dog and Tater that, just because of my dad. So the pitch is swung on and missed. 1-2 count for Mel Rojas Jr. So if it wasn't for my dad, though, I'd probably be cheering for the Giants, to be honest. So here's the pitch to Mel Rojas. Yeah, I'm telling him. So Mel Rojas Jr. takes the ball, and the count is now 2-2. So we're just waiting for the pitch from Mel Rojas Jr. So here's the pitch to Mel. Ooh, so a pickoff attempt for Viejo Park. Viejo Kong. I keep getting involved. So that is a ball to Mel Rojas. So the count is 3-2. They are not out of this inning yet, though, SK, even after the double play. So here's the pitch to Rojas, and Rojas pops it up. And the looks like the shortstop for the, and it fell. Wow. As there will be runners on second and third with 2 outs for SK. SK is really screwing themselves right now. You had a double play. Now there's runners on second and third. You are screwing yourselves, SK. What happened? This was the shortstop's ball. That's on the left fielder. That's on Yu Yoon. That's on Yu Yoon Jung. They should blame that on. That should be blame. Yu Yoon Jung should take the blame on that. Yu Yoon Jung. Yeah, that was a mistake by the left fielder, Yu Yoon Jung. Come on, what is he doing there? And Yu Yoon Jung grabbed him to a double play last inning. I'd bench him right now. He's playing terrible baseball. So coming up to the plate for the KT Wiz will be Jaegoon Wong. I love that name, Jaegoon Wong. So Joe is pitching to him. And here's the pitch to Wong. And Wong fouls it off. As the count is that almost hit Viejo Kong, as the count is now 0-1. We have been alive for 2 hours, 53 minutes, and 51 seconds. Really appreciate you guys. It's been fun. Yeah, that was close, man. Viejo Kong almost ended him. Dang. Here's the pitch, and that is a little outside, ball 1, so the count is 1 ball, 1 strike to Jaegoon Wong. So here's the pitch to Jaegoon Wong. And Jaegoon Wong pops that up, and Yu Yoon Jung should be able to make the play, and he does. So that will end the top of the 9th, as we will go to the bottom of the 9th and see if the SK Wyverns can make a comeback here. This will definitely be fun and interesting. So, coming up for the SK Wyverns, though. Coming up for the SK Wyverns will be the center fielder Kwon Min Kim, the catcher Young Roon Lee, and the second baseman Jun Woo Choi. So this will be interesting, as those will be the hitters, bearing no pinch hitters. So this will be interesting for sure.
We didn't invent the first crust, but we did invent the crust.
Happy birthday to Sandy Alomar Jr. Let's go.
The one and only original stuffed crust, only from Pizza Hut. Just $11.99. No one outpieces the Hut.
Hey, it's me, Dear Dry Skin. I'm craving something we're missing. The ceramides and CeraVe. She's the one that went into the hospital. So I can walk in moisture. We gotta have each other's back. CeraVe, now the #1 dermatologist recommended skincare brand.
I think you have something you want to tell me.
I just buried my father. Why are you here? You're famous.
Somebody in the family is guilty of committing a huge.
So this will be interesting. This is gonna be fun, man, for sure.
That is Raymond's way of telling his brother the excuses why he's uninvolved in his brother's care. So his brother doesn't get upset at him. That's all that is. We tried to get him to come out at the admission, tried to get him to come out of the room. I was back in the bathroom and we talked
Bob
to him.
Manfred and Tony Clark had their meeting. There's a report out now that MLB thinks that a deal was agreed to. The union saying it's not. It's unathletic.
Yeah, Roberto Alomar, Sandy Alomar. Yeah, they were great. They were great, man. Yeah, Shane Bieber last year won the All-Star Game MVP in Cleveland. Like in 1997, Sandy Alomar Jr. won the All-Star Game MVP when it was in Cleveland when he was on the Indians. So yeah, that's just amazing. The last two All-Star games that were in Cleveland, they Cleveland player has won the All-Star Game MVP. Yes, sir. You're back mile high. Yes, sir. So here's the reliever Kim. The pitch to Kwon Min Kim is in there for a strike 0-1 count.
I know they were interested in the shared care house and apparently.
So Jae Kim, and he hits a grounder to the shortstop Woon Jun Sim, and that is the first out of the inning. Jae.
So that's why I said social work. Social work must take.
6-3 LG over Hanwha. Obviously, NC and Key were postponed. Lotte and Key Boom are tied 2-2 top 10. And 6-3 Doosan over Samsung now. That's interesting.
Getting RBIs from 5 straight hitters. Not 5 straight hitters, 5 different hitters. Right? Besides that glove, butterfly patch. Remember the old Brett Butler butterfly catcher? That thing was like.
So here's the pitch to Young Ryu Lee. The count is now 1-1 strike. This is interesting.
1 for 3 with an RBI single. Their everyday catcher, Jae-Won Lee, out with a thumb injury.
So the count is now 1-2 to Young Ryu Lee. 2016, the city I hated the most was Cleveland because you guys beat the Blue Jays and Raptors in the conference finals. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Here's the pitch to Ryu Lee, and he fouls that back, and the count will stay 1-2. As we've been live for 2 hours, 59 minutes, 23 seconds. Streams went longer than I thought it would go, to be honest with you guys. I thought it would go only about 2.5 hours, 2 hours, 20 minutes, but it went longer than I expected, which is not too bad because I get to talk to you guys. Here's the pitch to Hungry Lee. And he fouls that back. The count stays 1-2. There's Mel Rojas Jr. and Ozamar Span down here. Tucson and LG Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That'll be interesting. NCAA approved 6-week preseason practice plan. So Hyung-Ryu Lee fouls that back as the NCAA approves a 6-week preseason plan for college football. Interesting. I wonder what that means. So just getting ready for another pitch for Hyung-Ryu Lee as the count stays 1-2 in the bottom of the ninth with 1 out and no base runners on for the SK Wyverns as they were trailing 5-3 to the KT Wiz at home. So here's the pitch to Hyung-Ryu Lee. And Hyung-Ryu Lee crushes at the center, but that will be caught by the center fielder Jung Dae-bae. And that will be the second out of the inning as SK is down to their last out. And they will try to get the 3-game sweep of SK. KT. Final score, it's not over yet. It's the bottom of the ninth with 2 outs, Foodholic, and it's 5-3. But it's almost over, though. As the hitter coming up for the SK Wyverns will be Junwoo Choi. Pitching that was right down the middle, strike 1, 0-1 count. It seems like these games almost most of the season 5 stolen bases. I don't know if that's most in KBO or just for KT, but it seems like the games always end in a strikeout. It's just me that always happen in KBO. Here's the pitch to Junwoo Choi, and that is high, ball 1 strike count to Junwoo Choi. As we've been live for 3 hours, 1 minute and 45 seconds. Really appreciate you guys that stuck around and everyone else. It's been a great stream. It's been fun. So here's the pitch to Junwoo Choi. And that is high, ball 2-1 count. Maybe he gets on and maybe a home run. That'd be interesting. Maybe Milwaukee. So here's the pitch to Junwoo Choi from Kim. And that is right down the middle. Wow, what a pitch. Dang, that was a crazy pitch right there. That was a great pitch too. If you gotta swing, Mr. Choi. Gotta swing. Gotta swing at something. As the count is now 2 balls, 2 strikes. As that pitch is, wow, he called it a strike. That was a little low, but that may have just got there. So Choi looks at 3 strikes. That is unacceptable. If you're gonna look at 3 strikes, you shouldn't even be playing baseball. That is there's no aggressiveness in that. As this game is now final, as the KT Wiz defeat the SK Wyverns 5-3. What a game that was, man. Would I buy a KBO jersey illegally? For sure, yeah. I don't know when. I don't know if they sell them though. Do they sell them? Do they sell them in the U.S. here? I think they may. But yeah, I would. But that was a great game. As my MVP, I'm gonna start a new series where I pick my MVPs for each game. My MVP for this game, ooh, I don't know. As who would I pick for my MVP in this game? If I had to pick an MVP in this game, I'd probably pick Bieko Kong. So yeah, thanks Illy Gilly. Really appreciate you joining the stream. You too, Mile High. As yeah, Bieko Kong is probably my MVP of this game. Had 3 hits, had a huge game. Not far behind, maybe Mel Rojas. Didn't have that. And Jae-Goon Wong had a great game defensively. What's going on, Myvon Harmon? Thanks for joining the stream, my man. Myvon, if you haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications. All right, that sounds great, KP. Thanks, man. So, Myvon, if you haven't subscribed yet, please turn on post notifications and subscribe as I post KBO content every single day on my channel. I really appreciate it, man. So, it's a nice bet, man. So, Myvon Harmon, if you haven't, please subscribe and turn on post notifications for 6 KBO streams a week, man. I post KBO content every day, so I really appreciate that. And other sports content, too. So, that's going to end the stream, though. I really appreciate you guys being here. As the KT Wiz have defeated the SK Wyverns, as my MVP will be Bieko Kong, as I will be doing that every single game. So it's going to be interesting who wins my MVP of the game next week. I mean, not next week, but I mean the next 3 days. So I really appreciate you guys. And until then, sports expert here. I don't know. I may do a Q&A later today, but that's undecided. I got to see what happens in sports. Maybe there'll be news, but I really appreciate you guys. So I'm out.